Because I can make
All right.
25.
And my new health total is 159, I think.
Nice.
Last time we were here, which is significantly longer ago than I wanted it to be. The group found their way over to the area that was being guarded by the undead that they were told is where the genie fountain lay. Sneaking their way around to the area, they wound up not really surprising the ghosts too much, a little bit. One of the ghosts more got the jump on our wonderful barbarian. Francis got possessed by a ghost. The brother of the dwarf that you came here to find was standing there looking very strange. After an attempt to drive the possession out of him failed, our wonderful, illustrious Zima blasted his
Nearly
torso
triple
into
killed him.
paste.
Did not mean to. And then killed him again.
Then his ghost came up and said, "Oh, that was scary." I actually blasted the ghost in the face, killing the ghost.
Well,
No,
if
you don't
nothing
get to
else,
live.
he's definitely dead.
Well, he's dead, and then he's undead, and then he's dead.
Oops,
Yeah, that's exactly. Oops, I did it again.
He didn't play with his heart.
After a hard fought, yeah, it's over there, there.
I breathed in a
Too
little
soon!
After a very hard fought battle where it was almost a battle that I thought was going to actually play out very simply, almost TPK'd the entire party, which is like, oh my gosh. After a long hard fought battle, you wound up victorious. Unfortunately, at the cost of your friend and ally Max Rebo,
The bard.
who was slain and irrevocably put down and unrevivable. Whereas you did have the items necessary, the spell slots, the potency to cast the spell was not available. Max bid his farewells, thanked you all.
Impotent?
Yes, you were impotent in the moment. Unfortunately, your importance was overstated because your importance and your impotence kind of cancel each other out. Anyway, a sad farewell was said to Max Rebo.
Yeah.
As he thanked you all for your time, said his farewells, and faded out of existence. Some healing was tossed around. People were tried to stabilize themselves. And Francis, in a rage, Francis screamed for the ghost to bring himself back here and face his re-death like a man. In a successful intimidation roll, the ghost presented himself and says, "Strike me down if you dare. I will," and then he obliterated him. It's right behind your foot.
Gravity is not my friend right now.
But yeah,
Or ever.
the ghost that was responsible for Max's death fled successfully. Just drop it on the floor next to the bag, it'll be fine. But yeah, the ghost fled successfully, to which Francis called him out and intimidated him back to his level, where he then obliterated him, sending the ghost off to the whatever comes next. Satisfied with this, Francis, still in a pretty big huff, kicked down the door, revealing a large pile of corpses. You are just having a rough
I
time.
really am.
Just don't break the chair.
Again?
Hey, that was me.
Oh, he's running into everything.
I know.
I really am.
Spare a chair.
I'm becoming a walking hazard.
Francis kicked down the door, revealing a large pile of corpses. Skirting around the edge of the pile of corpses, kicked his way through the next door, fully done with all this BS. He's literally just brute forcing his way through and daring anybody to challenge him. He kicked his way in, and as he kicked his way through, this beautiful bottom half non-corporeal, top half, this beautiful maiden with these twin scimitars, spins them around and says, "Welcome. What do you wish of me?" And that is where we were when we stopped last. Francis stepped into the room. Relinil, you are outside, but you heard her say, "What do you wish of me?" As the others are looking in through there. What would you guys all like to do?
Wish. I wish none of this had ever happened. I wish Max was still here. I wish I was strong enough to never be taken over in the first place. What can you do with your fancy little scimitars and your ghost bottom half?
Count to one.
do I hear him say?
What did you say?
Count to one.
Count to one.
Wishes don't matter. It's reality that matters. My reality is I was taken control of, and I killed my best friend.
Thea's just standing in the background like,
I'm not his best
hi.
You are now.
More than anybody.
You're best friend by default now.
The totem pole just got shorter, buddy. You moved up. To this, she looks down at you and she says, "I am sorry that your journey has been difficult. Do not yell at me. I have been trapped here for millennia, away from my friends, family, and those who I care about.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the universe. I'm putting myself out there.
And as I, who am attached to the very strands of magic in the universe itself, I hear you.
Hey, do you know a
I'm
gin
sorry
named
for yelling
Drake?
at you. I'm just angry. Beyond all. I'm a person who's angry a lot. This is beyond anything I've ever. Francis has never felt this way before.
What would you give?
So angry, he's talking about himself
What
in the
would
third person.
you give to have your wish granted?
What
Well,
wish?
that's-
Well,
Which
not
wish?
your
Your
soul.
wish to have not been taken and for your friend to not be
Oh,
gone.
here comes the drow snark.
My friend can never come back. And I understand that.
Nothing
Nature
is impossible.
is not one to be trifled with, and I understand that, and I am upset, but I can live with my friend no longer being here because I carry him in my heart. I just wish I would never in this. I wish I was never.
Stop saying I wish in front of a gin.
Listen to
A
that
gin?
one.
What are you talking about?
Genie.
Is she a genie
A
or a
genie,
gin?
gin.
She is a genie of the
Oh,
fountain.
genie.
I don't know what a genie is.
Genie
or
and gins
gin.
are very similar.
I don't know
They
what this
grant
word
wishes.
is.
The gins are more typically
Monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw. Why would you have a monkey's paw?
Now I got dragon skull. I did.
Yeah, we have I had a dragon skull. That's gone.
I want
I-
to,
I
while
just-
this is going on, I want to back up away from them some
Okay.
I'm gonna walk forward and be like,
and
hi,
have
I
a
get
conversation
doing.
with Jean.
Okay.
Oh, really? Really? Why are you doing this to me?
As you step forward, it says, "You, what do you wish of me?" This one
Hi.
seems to be too enraged to actually say anything of true desire at the moment.
Mate, can I read like the terms of service before I say anything? Like, do you have like an extremely long essay that I have to read that I won't actually read the entirety of?
She waves her hand, and this gigantic scroll like this thick goes ka-tonk, and she says, "The average read time is 1 year and 6 months, 3 days and 14 hours.
Better start reading, kid.
Can you give me a plot synopsis?
Make a wish, and I shall grant it if it is within my power."
Can I pick it up and start scrolling? Just like flipping through it.
It's a scroll, so you have to unroll
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I'll just roll it up against the wall and just kind of.
Sure, you see a ridiculously complicated, legal speak, in common scroll that just keeps going and going and going.
Francis isn't the smartest, but he looks for terms that relate to slavery,
Bless you.
entrapment, or
Excuse me.
twisting of wishes.
Make an investigation check.
So, mate, how you doing?
New
How long
dice.
you been here?
I have been tied to this place for a millennia.
Investigation 15.
Wow.
15? Okay. Looking through, you're very quickly scanning through it. Nothing jumps out at you. You can, from a 15 investigation, you can tell that this is a very heavily worded, lots of legalese BS that's meant to make it confusing. But
Okay.
there is a solid set of information here.
Yeah.
Just good luck finding because this whole thing could probably be summed up into 4 paragraphs.
Yeah.
But it is so obscured throughout the entire thing. And 15 doesn't get you there.
Yeah, yeah.
A 15 does get you this is some intensely in-depth legalese BS.
Yeah.
But it does have meaning somewhere.
Alright.
You just
So-
can't grasp it.
So, mate, like, I see the paper, and I acknowledge the paper. Can you give me like a shorter version? You know, maybe it'd take me like 5 minutes to read.
Such things are not permitted. I am available to give you the scroll, but that is all.
This thing is wordy for no reason.
Out of the room.
I've read the
It's-
same word 5 times in a row.
It's like my high
Right
school
there.
Your
lessons.
ability to understand the
Talk
words
without
you're reading
anybody
is not my
seeing.
problem.
No, it's not.
It says
It's not understand.
am.
No, it's not that. It's that there's am. That's the problem. There shouldn't be 5 ams where one should be.
She pulls the scroll over and she goes, "Though that's not what that says. That's
Yes,
a
it
whole
is.
other sentence."
No, you're lying to me.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is a 10.
It's better than mine.
It's my intelligence is 11.
Okay.
Can I play a video clip real quick?
Sure.
Not a boo! Not a boo!
Gonna grant me any 3 wishes I want, right?
Almost. There are a few provisos, a couple of quid pro quos. Rule number 1, I can't kill anybody.
So don't ask.
Rule number 2, I can't make anybody fall in love with anybody else.
You little punum there.
Rule number 3.
To bring people back from the dead is not a pretty sight. I don't like doing that.
Okay. She.
This whole thing just reminded
Oh,
me.
it is. It's very much. All right. So, Zima.
Yes. I call Gene out. Since
There
I
is
am
a-
attuned to him.
There's a flash, a hiss, and this blue swirling figure with no head pops up and just goes.
Thea just whips her head
No,
around like,
I
what?
walked
You
out.
can't
She
see-
says she
Aw,
walked
man.
She's
out.
all the way over here.
Oh,
She
man.
walked away.
I walked away.
But there's no head, and it just goes.
Gene, I have a question for you, and possibly a wish. There is a genie that is stuck in the fountain in there. Can you free her? I wish for you to free her, if you can. Give it a try. All right. Let's go.
Okay. As you're coming back, the genie of the fountain says, "Now, if you've calmed yourself, if you want him back, I can do that."
No,
Mate,
I can't make him come back. I can't. That's not fair for him.
I can.
He let himself. He gave himself. I can't. I want him back so bad, but no.
can I
No.
talk some more to the genie?
Yes. What is it you seek?
So, mate, like, just curious, because this is, I don't know, do you know a djinn named Gene?
Yes, one of my family members.
Oh, can
I've
you
not
tell
seen
me
him in
where
quite
he
some time.
is? I had his little summoning thing, and then somehow it went missing while I slept. So I was wondering if you could tell me where he is, so
I
I could.
certainly can. Is this a wish you would make?
Before she could say
what are the
anything, I
terms
smack
and
her.
conditions?
Before she could say I wish, I smack my hand over her
No.
mouth so she can't say wish.
No, I was asking the terms and conditions. Let me ask the terms and conditions.
They are before you, as she points at the scroll.
They're right here, and they're.
Mate, what do you want specific for this?
They're
I
wordy.
ain't probably gonna do it, but I.
It's a simple request for information. Do you wish it or not?
Nah,
Okay.
I don't like your paragraphs.
She like leans
There's
over
a
to
lot
Francis.
of 'em.
She leans over to Francis and whispers in your ear, "Look to your left." As you look to your left, you see her walk in with this big blue vortex right behind her. She's just not looking.
Well, if I see him look to the left, can I look to the left?
Yeah.
I glance
I
out of the
look to
corner of
the
my
left.
eye. I'm still looking at this.
You're like, oh hey,
I'm
and
still
you
looking
look
at this
over and
slide.
there's Gene right next to
I'm still looking at this
Zima.
nonsense. Just
Oh
like,
my god, is that G? Zima,
You
where
see,
did you find
see the
it?
headless body go.
Hey, my goodness! Zima, what you doing?
Where did who come from?
Where did he come from?
Who?
Where? My
That's
god?
a girl.
What?
That's a girl.
The one right next to you. My golden skull
There's
is
no one
going.
beside me. It's just me and us. I don't know
I
who
look
you're
at-
talking to.
I asked this Genie Jen's name. We didn't get your name when you entered, and we know that's Jean. What's your name? I would like to
See if multiple people can
not
see him. I'm not
address
crazy.
you as Genie, if that's
See
not
him?
your name.
I am Angelina.
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 Okay.
There are those who call me Gina because they think it's funny.
Gene.
If you would prefer I not do that, that's okay. I'll call
I
you
am
Angelina.
Angelina.
It is. I would say it would be nice to meet you under different circumstances.
Honestly, it's kind of nice just to speak to someone who is flesh and blood instead of these ghosts that have been haunting you for the past 500 years.
I'm just standing there looking at Jean like, dude, how did you get here? Where did you go?
As you say that, you see him go. And then he reaches over and pulls up the flap, and the golden skull is sticking out of her bag.
Mate, where did you get at? Mate, what's
Whoa,
going
you gotta
on?
clear that
Before you
nowhere.
have to have it.
Just
Hey.
has to be on my person though, right?
Where is it? It can't be in there.
It doesn't mean I'd leave it somewhere where you could just flip the thing. I mean,
Well,
it'd be
where is it?
buried under something.
Buried in the bottom of her clothes. It's that wrapped up.
It's a full. Okay, sure. But
It's like Harry Potter sneaker scope. It's in a sock.
Gene would literally reveal it if there's any way for it to be revealed in this instance.
No.
No?
So mate,
She's got it wrapped up like Harry
Okay,
Potter
fine.
sneaker
Then
scope.
Gene just looks at her and goes,
mate, where's my golden skull? My golden skull. My golden skull!
two more fingers like appear up behind her or pointing down the back of her head.
I
Mate.
don't know what you're talking about.
Mate, yes you do. He literally, he's pointing at you when I asked where.
Make a deception
he
check,
went-
make an insight check.
Oh crap. Hold up. This
I look at Angelina,
I cast guidance on Zima.
and I, in a non-threatening way, I present the
Thou hast
swaps.
betrayed me. Come on, Rick, don't fail me now.
Strange weapon.
You've almost killed us too many times to make jokes on you.
Dirty
Uh,
money.
I cast
would-
guidance on you.
Oh, thank
Will you
Natural
take this?
you. I hate this game.
Buddy, you got it.
Dirty 20 versus a natural 20.
For a total of
33.
yeah, no.
Okay.
All right, so you present
I'm
the
just
wax.
listening as a little
Well,
lamb.
if I make a wish,
Thank you.
can this be the collateral that you take for my wish?
Depends on the wish.
I just like snap my, head
powers
back
are
and
limited.
he's like,
I am
what
not
are you
able
doing?
to
I
Like,
understand.
affect the entire universe. My being bound to
If
this
I were
fountain.
if I were to make a wish
Word of
so
careful.
that I would be strong enough so that no one could ever influence me ever again. No one could ever take control of me ever again.
Such is a very tall wish. The tides of the universe are strong. The creatures within it are very powerful. To do so, it is possible, but you would no longer be here.
No longer be here.
You ask for the power of a god. To become a god, you would be confined to the outer planes.
go
I don't
fight
wish to be a
Bahamut.
god.
Then you cannot have an imperviety, impossible to be taken. Were you to come face to face with the god, you could not stand them down and say you can't control me. There are creatures out there that are beyond power. What you ask is very lofty indeed.
Mate, I get that you're being all convincing and stuff, and you sound like you're telling the truth.
Gene
But
is kind of
Gene-
like standing back there, just waiting his turn. So,
Gene,
I know what you asked of him. He's waiting.
Gene was literally pointing at you when I asked you where he was, and he. You can't
I don't
just
know what you're
deny that.
Francis' mind is running a million miles
it's a
a
tough
minute.
Do you
situation.
not
So-
even know what Gene looks like? Because the only experience you have with Gene was he possessed the body of the old lord from the place that we fled.
Why are you on her side.
If I
I'm
can't
just stating
have
facts.
I mean,
That's
that's not
The
the
school
point.
was
though.
on top
He
of
literally
strength
said
of
it
a
was
god
June,
that
though.
way,
Who
So,
did?
can you make me physically
I
strong
never
enough to fight off
Besides,
everyone
the hell?
who
he
wants my friend's harm?
responded to Gene, which means he's most likely June.
Such a thing is
He's Gene
possible,
too.
yes.
I need not the strength
There's
of a
no
god.
Gene
That's,
Jr., hopefully.
I know
Anyway,
that's
mate, that's not
something
the
that I
point.
want
Genius Prime.
in
If
this
you
moment.
have Gene, that means you found the golden skull sometime along the way, and you just didn't tell me, so...
I rolled a 33. You believe me?
What?
You believe that she doesn't have it.
Yeah.
She rolled really good.
That's stupid.
You believe
Just a little bit,
that
yes.
You believe
that
it, but your
Gene
character doesn't.
you believe that Gene
No, your
It's
character
true.
does, you don't know.
Yeah.
yeah
you
you know that you
That's
believe
ridiculous.
that she doesn't have it, but Gene
Metagaming.
is saying that she has something to do with it.
Yeah, so yeah,
You
don't,
can
It
believe
lit-
that she has
she
something to do with
literally-
it.
She literally wouldn't be able to have Gene unless she had the skull.
you don't know that. Your character doesn't know that. You do, but your character
Yeah.
doesn't know that. It's a magical world.
It's ridiculous.
A
Yeah.
little bit, yes.
Then
I'm sorry.
holding up my sword
Yeah,
for part of the collateral, I wish for the strength of body to fight my enemies, those who would harm my friends with greater fury,
Love you.
with greater passion. That is my wish.
Very well. And she takes her finger. And you see this like rift in time and space just open there. She drags her finger across the air and it just... And she says, "It shall be. Hold, please. Now, the two I have not addressed. Would you have a wish for me? Time is short now."
Oh, we all got a wish? I thought it was only going to be one.
Gotcha.
Can I ask her if I can have this scarf? Can I ask her what she would need to give me the scarf that was in that box?
Oh my god. I will kill you.
You don't want the problems that have the scar.
I don't want the scroll, I want the scarf.
The scroll comes with the scar.
You seek that which has been discarded, that which is contained, that which is destined. You did not acquire it. It is
Yeah,
not
'cause he
for
took
you.
it. That's not the point. Can I get like a replica?
Oh, that's easy enough, sure.
Just get you.
What you want for it? Hold up, let me go in my inventory that I never update.
Is that an official wish?
No, not yet.
Okay.
One moment, please. Hold
Now,
up.
the time is short as I have pressing business with Gene here. As you see Gene, like, he's leaning back, like that, no head. He's just leaning back, and you see him, like, tapping his fingers, and he's just, like faking, you know, there's no head.
Mimicking with
He's
no
like-
head.
And you see him, like, tapping his fingers again.
Mate, you want like a
So-
short bow and a long bow and a turned up? One moment, please. I gotta find stuff to give her.
We know not
Is
what
Major
the price
Spoon,
is.
it's magical.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh, yeah, his spoon
Technically,
is.
Do we have to give up something magic to...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know
did.
where they got that impression.
He
just-
offered something, so...
I offered just in
I
case
asked
that
for
could
wishes,
take it.
and people are just like, "Here, let me give you things." I didn't say anything of that
I
nature.
offered it up as part of a collateral if she would take it as part of the collateral.
Can you make...
She didn't say yes or no.
Constitution higher?
Angelina has not been super forthcoming about what we are giving in exchange for these things, and that's okay. That's part of the whole deal.
so
I actually never said anything was required to be given.
Huh.
Just
So-
if it's within my powers.
Huh.
If it exceeds
Angelina,
my
Mike.
regular powers, then something may be taken. in
Princess
return.
isn't always all
Mike,
there.
is it within your regular powers to give me a replica of that scarf?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Do you want a spell scroll of blood? Because I ain't gonna use it anyway.
Why do you need to give her... She doesn't need
I
anything.
don't know. I don't want her to steal my soul. I like having a soul. I don't know.
For what? You don't use it.
Thank you. Actually, what I would have suggested might be the ability to breathe underwater.
You're not using your sword right now.
I mean,
You only need it when you die, and I'm not planning on dying anytime soon.
Is that an official wish now? You want a replica of the scarf?
Can I be like, give me 1 moment and scan through the
Oh my god.
Listen!
Can you make my constitution higher?
Ah, that is something that is within my power. Difficult, but
Without doing anything bad to me.
I can try.
Mate, would anything
Me.
bad happen to me
Is
if
that
you
an
gave me
official
a
wish?
scarf?
Yeah.
She now there's 2 of these gashes in reality that are just kind of hanging there.
That's so cool.
There's one remaining possible.
Mate,
Speak.
Mate, can I, if I get the scarf, will anything bad happen to me?
Make the wish, you don't make the wish. Just do
I
something.
cannot speak this.
Can I
Yes,
get a pet?
Ravenel.
Can I get a pet displacer beast that's completely loyal to me and obeys my every command?
Mate, I want the scarf. Official wish. I want the scarf. Give me the scarf.
The DM in me is like, no!
Give me the
And I was
scarf.
like,
Yes.
but what would the genie say?
I wish
Do
for
it.
a scarf. I wish for the scarf.
This one takes the 3rd wish.
Yay.
Unless
Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
What?
When Francis pulls it out of you don't even want to know where. Uno reverse. You don't get it. It's Relinils.
I guess they're
who
voting for me.
wishes for what?
I wish for
I-
a pet
I-
displacer beast.
No.
that's
I
completely
want
loyal to me and
the
obeys
a
my
rep,
every
I
command.
want a replica of the
You
scarf
wish for this
that was in the
creature.
box.
This one wishes for the scarf. Very well.
Oh no, rock.
Oh, no. Please tell me I get the scarf.
It's a replacer beast with a scarf on it.
That's what I was expecting.
A 3rd ripped
But
into
the scarf
edge
can
of this.
never be removed.
And there is a
Permanent.
swirl. I need you to roll a d20. I need you to roll a d20.
Me?
And I need the 2 of you to roll d10s.
11.
11?
Can I add my bardic inspiration?
Nope.
2.
1!
15?
We got an 11, a 15, and a 21 on percentile.
Oh.
2 and a 1.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Alrighty.
This is not gonna go
My
well.
strength is my strength is increased by 11 points.
Okay, so
You think I'm a god?
the 2 rifts blink out as 2 books fall out of the rift and clunk to the floor. And then there is a swirl of energy that is blue, and then it turns to a dark blue, to a gray, to a black. You hear a as the vortex of energy disperses, laying there on the floor is this black scarf. The scarf you were looking for wasn't black, but this is a black scarf.
It's a displacer beast scarf, that's not.
Those are pretty good though.
Yeah, but I wanted the cool scarf.
No, you don't, because you will die instantly.
I can't remember what
It
that
doesn't
other
come
scarf
with the
did.
scroll. So it's just a replica.
A lot.
I know it did a
But it's
lot.
okay,
I just
she asked
pretty
for
sure
a replica.
Yeah.
So, replicas don't hold the original power.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but it's close enough.
no, it was
It's
just
just a piece of
It
cloth.
would have just been a scarf.
It would have
Yeah,
just
there's
been
no
scarf that
magic
looked
power.
like
It's just a scarf.
It would have just been a. You said replica. A replica is not an actual.
It's like that replica sword there.
Yeah.
It's not sharp. You can't really fight with it and
I mean, you
expect.
can.
You
just
can.
don't
It's
expect
just
much
not.
out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So this black scarf's laying there. There's these 2 books laying there, and she says, "Now, I have business." And Jean goes, and just
I guess I'll walk over.
goes stepping forward, pushing you aside.
I was gonna walk towards the book that fell out of my
pushing you
wrist.
aside. It's next to her. Jean comes walking over, grabs the bottom of the fountain, and goes, and starts lifting hard on the fountain. And Jean goes, "Jean, what are you doing? Jean, don't. Why are you?" And he rips the fountain out of the floor. And as he rips it up, I need you to roll me a d20.
I'll walk up and grab the scarf.
I was like, can I pick up my book?
As you grab the scarf, it pops up, and you got a half-size displacer beast that latches onto you with its claws, and then starts licking the side of your face. and the tongue is so rough that it's like ripping like pieces of your skin off because it's got those little needles and it's like you're like ah.
This is the most animated any of you have ever seen Rellenil up to this point. You just hear this voice emanate from under the mask. It's so cute! Am I?
As you hug it, it goes, and there's a scarf wrapped around your neck.
Nice.
I rolled the FU dice.
So you got a natural 20. Okay. So
I know.
Gene takes the fountain, he rips it up, and he basically Loki's it. Dum, 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 dum. As there's craters being smashed into the ground, you hear the sound of shattering glass, breaking stone, and you see Angelina going, and she's getting slung around with it. And then he just, boom. And then you see no longer.
Dumpster's dead.
No longer do you see the bottom half being ethereal. You see the bottom half now has legs, as she's now standing there, and she's like, okay. And she stumbles to the side. And she goes, "Did I just stumble?" And she looks down and she has legs. She goes, "Okay, I need a minute." She puts her hand against the wall. She's like leaning there, like shaking, trying to clear her head. And she looks back at you and goes,
I go grab my book before it's damaged.
Alright, as you pick up the book, it is a heavy tome. Actually, I don't know. How much does it weigh? Does it say it weighs?
If it's this what I think it is.
I don't think it actually weighs anything specifically. But it is thick. It's
spiritually heavy.
It's about 300 pages. And it is like that big.
25.
Like it's huge. As is the other book that fell out. If you want to, you can add the Manual of Gainful Exercise to your inventory.
I'll pick up my book. So, it's what I think it is.
And you may add the Manual of Bodily Health to your inventory.
A minor thing is going to have to be a custom item.
Huh?
A minor thing is going to have to be a custom item.
Yeah, most definitely.
So this is what I think it is.
Yeah.
That's a family heirloom right there.
The blue screen. Your eyes for a second. Like,
Yeah, he's like, I wish for this, and I'm like, that sounds really cool,
Okay,
and I don't want to do
special
it.
books now.
That's pretty cool.
No,
well, let's
what
face
the
it, this
cards
place will be
go.
sort of pain no matter how you paint it.
Let's say, I've got one. It's right around here somewhere.
What, Displacer Beast?
Yeah, I've got this place Beast Mini.
Yeah, it's over here, isn't it?
Oh, hey, I
Is
thought
it?
about it. I thought about wishing for a dragon. Okay.
You should have done that. That would have been easier to grant.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Give them all to one. All to one.
For reasons.
There's one right here.
Anyway, but yeah, I know this place Beast around here somewhere. Anyway, yep, there it is.
Yeah, I thought it was back there.
Except it's half that size.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And it's currently a scarf.
It'll grow up.
But yeah, so you guys get those. The swax turns to ash and just
Okay.
is immediately removed. And your +2 greatsword is now a +1 greatsword.
Oh.
Because
I already have a +1 great sword.
okay, well then,
Dang.
yep. As far as Wayne goes, let me look. real
You've
quick.
taken the oath instead.
You
So
should have
legendary
offered
item-
it.
Ow. It's a very rare.
That's legendary. No, it's
No,
purple.
oath bow is purple.
Isn't there a Displacer Beast?
I can put all my D12s away.
Yeah, there's a
those for a
displacer
while.
So why not just make it into the scarf? Not unless it doesn't have any properties of that scarf.
Well, I don't think it does.
So here's the thing.
It's just a cat.
The pet displacer beast. That's additional action economy.
We already have enough of it.
But no, I just want more.
Your +1 shield becomes a normal shield.
Good by me.
And how many of my items am I going to lose?
Well, it's funny enough because we already have another. We have 2 +1 shields, so it does nothing.
No, it was a Skywalker shield.
I thought I gave you a +1. Oh no.
+2.
Shield gives you +2 to your AC. A +1 shield makes it +3 to your AC.
So
Well,
just make that.
At least I'm about to have a 22 strength.
Okay. Gabe, you can have both of the +1 shields be minus, so you have only a normal shield as an option, or I can go after something else. I was going after a second one, but since you said that, I can just take the other shield.
No, I'd rather you take something else.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me go back to your stuff and take something you really like.
Take my vortex armor.
That's actually what I was thinking about. Your armor just turns to ash, but I figured you'd get mad.
Oh no, I don't even care about the vortex.
Okay, well, your armor just turns to ash. You are naked. Well, you have your clothes on, but your armor is reduced to nothing.
He would be fine with that because he's been talking about selling it off for some
Yeah.
time anyway. So
True enough. All right, so that's
It was only Doran that went Commando under his armor.
All right, Relinel.
Yes.
A custom item of that nature is going to be
You
Costly.
lose everything.
Woman, what's the name of the stupid cloak that you used to brainstorm so much?
Which one?
You know the one. Ride the Dragon cloak.
Oh,
Can't remember the name of it.
give me a second and I'll tell you.
I gotta admit, I do love causing those blue screen moments.
Yeah, it's so much fun. There's so much good.
Now when you're understanding end of it.
Cape of the Mountebank.
Okay, you may add Cape of the Mountebank to your inventory. However, your Cloak of Protection is gone, and your Scale Mail becomes not +1.
Your AC went down about a bunch.
Yeah, your AC just dropped significantly.
Okay, so this is just ordinary scale mail.
Yeah, just make it ordinary Scale Mail and add the Cape of the Mountebank to your inventory. That is the Scarf's ability, and you have a Adolescent Displacer Beast at your disposal.
Okay, so just ordinary scale mail.
if Francis knew what the belts of giant strengths were, he would have asked for one of those. But he doesn't know what they are, so
That's better.
It's
yeah.
Because
it's
not my
it raises
natural-
your cap from
Yeah.
20 to 22 as well. So.
and
Yeah.
it doesn't be disactivated by magic or anti-magic field.
Yeah.
That's just your natural strength.
Okay, and where is this item that I'm looking for?
Cape, just put MONT and it'll show up. Cape of the Mountebank. When he said Displacer Beast, that's the first thing that came to mind. It's like, oh, it can teleport around.
We need to go back to a town with a blacksmith
Yeah, I'm not
Can't find it? Alright, hang on, I'll find it for you.
because I don't have any armor now. I was hoping I could have saved that to get like
Yeah,
$10,000.
My AC just dropped by 2.
It is Cape, right, honey?
Yes, Cape, C-A-P.
Oh, I was spelling it very badly. Alright, refresh your page. It's in your inventory.
Yep, that's it.
And we can customize it to say scarf instead of cape, but yes. Alright, so, as this happens, Angelina takes a moment and she shakes her head. You might have to attune to it, I don't know if you do or not. She shakes her head and she looks down and she goes, I am free. I may go and do as I please. And you see she like holds her hands out and you see all this like essence of raw power go surging into her and she's like, I have access to my full abilities. The freedom is mine. I can do as I wish. And I can grant wishes to unlimited excess. Oh. Sorry guys, you already got your wishes.
I haven't.
I can technically break the rules now. What do you want?
Free Jean. And both of you go back to wherever it is that you find home.
Truly, such a wish is difficult, even for one such as myself. Do you wish for him to be free?
Yes.
Of me?
No, just
Or of him?
I wish for him not to have to be at the whim of other people, any other people.
Present
Anyone.
his item.
I'll dig way down deep into my backpack.
She holds out the golden skull right in front of you.
Sorry, I had to. My patron said I had to.
She reaches out
You
and
didn't
she
have to
takes the
lie
skull.
about it, though.
and she
Of course I
says,
did. It's what I do.
Jean.
Would you really
and
let it?
Jean steps forward.
Of course not.
She takes the skull, spins it around, and sticks it down on the body, and it is his. And the skull disappears, and he now has his head, and he goes, ha 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 ha, and
Take it back.
Angelina goes,
Take it back off. What the? Did he go and
She goes,
silence him?
And there's a reason why we kept him that way.
I'm just standing there, just
yay!
I'm standing there glaring at her and mildly glaring at him like,
You know, of all the people that carried me around for a while, I like you. In middle. But that's okay! Because you're the one that brought me to her and she brought me to freedom!
Silence.
Do I actually have that dimension door ability? With
You
the-
have
with the
that,
cape?
yes.
Once a day.
Excellent.
Says, you know, just for that, because you found me, you got me here, and now I can do what I want! What do you want from me?
She wants a replica scarf.
can I have the scarf that's in the box in the lake?
Wait. The scarf or a replica scarf?
The actual scarf. Or like a copy
He
of
goes,
it.
I'll tell you what! Angelina, they come over in their ears. Roll me a percentile die.
Oh, great.
Get out of this place.
You have one or do you need one?
So I can finally get my armor.
Somewhere.
My amethyst one?
I want
So,
to
yeah,
make
I've
my
got
armor
the-
actually
I've
look
got
like
these
that,
two.
'cause my vortex makes it look
Percentile, right?
like my
Yep.
character. That's just my
Hold
concept.
on, let me move my.
I'm trying to get it to
Where is it? Oh, you're not really controllers. 77.
Lucky number 7.
Okay. Roll a d10. just for my sake.
Roll another percent here. There you go.
4.
Okay, I'm about to say if it comes up 7. 7. Alright, as they're arguing in the corner, they come back and they say, what you ask for is power. Great power. Immense. Difficult to control. And I'll tell you what, we're giving it to you!
Yay.
As they come together and they grasp their hands, and you see this immense power, and you feel the power radiating from them as their hands are being forced apart. And you hear a distant roaring of a dragon, just a
Sorry, Bahamut. Sorry, buddy.
As they then clasp their hands together, the sound of the dragon roaring is cut off, and as they separate their hands, a scarf is hanging there, and they go,
Yoink.
they give you the scarf, and they're like,
Thank you, mates. Pleasure doing business with you.
and as they're both panting, and you can see like they're starting to fade away, and they're like, such a power was grand and difficult. And you need a 75 or higher to get it, you got a 77.
Nice.
Such a thing is done. Be careful of its uses. They come at a cost.
What is Bahamut gonna yell at
As
me?
they both just fade away.
Probably. There's a reason I left it in the bottom of the lake.
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah, well now it's not in the bottom of the lake.
So,
Why not?
does anybody remember what the name of that scarf was?
Platinum scarf.
platinum scarf. You may
I
add
just looked at it again.
you may add the platinum scarf to your inventory.
Okay, so question. That trunk that it was in, or chest that it was in,
It's at the bottom of the lake.
and still triggered as a trap.
It was reset. Yes.
Now it's just a
Now we get
skull
two of them.
meteor.
Yeah, so people are gonna dive down there, find just that, and
But they can't get into the chest though, so
that chest is still gonna be drawing people down there for now literally nothing.
it's not nothing. I mean, it's not a good scroll for anybody to have. It was not-
Essentially nothing. The big item over there is gone.
Yeah.
It's the wondrous item, legendary. whatever it
Yes.
is. How do I put it in my inventory?
Click add.
You didn't look at it. You didn't look.
Oh,
You
She
searched.
looked it up instead.
You looked it up. You didn't add it to
Yeah.
it.
The display should be side of things.
I don't know how to put stuff in my inventory.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Just gonna load your character.
I guess I'll go back to my original armor.
And I shall name it Trinket.
Trinket? Really?
No, no, not really.
Go
Name
to
is Gamma.
inventory.
I didn't realize you could do that.
Manage inventory.
I need to brainstorm a name on that one.
Loads.
I would hope so. Alright, so they fade into the background as they say, thank you, as they fade away and they say, free our brethren.
I will try.
Time to go back to
Equipment.
town.
So things grow quiet
Oh,
in
Yay!
this mine.
So I assume I
what
can
is
take
that
the.
ring?
It was Gene. I
Oh.
just never took it out of my inventory. I just disabled
I
it.
saw a ring of Jen. I'm like, wait, that what?
She was determined she was going to get it back. But,
Sorry about that little one. It was
Yeah,
necessary.
thanks. You're really
gain the cloak of display.
You got something better for it.
What?
Lost the
That's
cloak
true.
of protection.
And you
gained
worked as a slave
gain
and a
of,
person who
display
did not
beast.
need to be
I
a
will
slave.
take it.
My axe is gone. My sword feels funny.
I hope that's a euphemism, or not a euphemism.
This, I pull up what was the +2 greatsword. This doesn't feel right anymore. It looks kind of dull. I don't like it.
Can we go back
I'll
to
put it
town?
back.
Well, there's a room with treasure. Don't we want to
like
go look
it.
in it? I will look down. Let's go.
So am I. What's the matter?
I got my undies on.
I still want
I
to
mean-
look down. Let's go see what the treasure
I'm
room
not a
is.
bugbear.
So
I'm
we
not
can
a
open
I'm
it
not a
up.
bugbear either. You racist.
Hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin.
You're both furry.
I smack you.
I'm not touching that.
How dare you?
But not a Jawa, thankfully.
No.
Alright, so, having freed the genie of the fountain and the genie of the skull,
Mask off. Nobody touches mask off.
She just withers away.
I grab one side of it and rip it off of you, like twisting you as I go.
You just twist her neck. You just snap her neck.
How much health do you have? Because it might be.
Damn it,
33.
spare the dying.
Huh?
33.
Oh, you might. You probably be
skull.
fine.
Would be fine.
Then touch mask off.
Really, I pull starter like a lawnmower.
Man, you should have took my boots of speed.
Then I can't spare the dying.
You really
Just throw it over
messed
my
up,
shoulder.
Mike. You should have took the boots of speed.
oh, I looked at him and I was like, I'm going to take those. I was like, no, Gabe will never forgive me.
You're right. I will never forgive you.
And so, see, I'm not a monster.
You would have been like, Wayne stabbed himself. Here comes my back.
My
Well,
initial-
Well, I went
That's
from a
for healing
22
factor.
AC to a 19.
no, it's 17.
Just my immediate thought was to ask for healing factor, like
I can change my arm. now.
inherent regeneration.
Who should I look like?
I mean,
I
you
can
could
look
have
like
tried
that
that.
now.
That would have either not worked
That
or
is pretty
I
cost
gotta
you
get new
dearly.
armor.
Refresh
Yeah,
your
there
page,
you go.
woman.
Here, kids.
I know what it
Are we going to
That
the
one-
storeroom? I think it was.
Yes.
I could actually make myself look like.
Check your attunement slots.
I could go that dude.
You should have armor that's designed to look like
That
Send
a
it
one.
around.
clown
inventory.
outfit. I think that'd be really funny.
That's the original right there.
Funnily enough, the cloak does not require attunement.
Nah, I was thinking it did not, but I wasn't sure, so.
Pleasure.
It doesn't.
Alright, so, what do you guys want to do?
I look around. I look down at myself and
Cloth.
I am hairy, but I look around for like just a piece of cloth that I can kind of make a makeshift loincloth out of.
Previously you had talked about the robes that the now splattered dwarf was wearing.
Yeah.
The only reason his body's still on this map.
Yeah, I go out to I go out. I rip him out. What's left of him out of the robe, and I like
Pick up the robe and it just kind of.
I shake it out
So where's
really
the
good,
dwarf?
and then
As you shake it out really good, you notice that there is no blood stains. It's not even staying wet.
nice
Because it's
magic. Not that I care.
where's
are
where's
there any
the other
rips
dwarf
in it?
at?
No.
All right, great. I like I turn it into like the sumo wrestler. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but the diapers that sumo wrestlers wear.
Yeah.
I like ring it around a bunch to turn it into one of those. That way I'm covered.
Okay. As you tie it all up, you feel weird. Something strange. You look down and it kind of glows a little bit. And you feel like if you put your hand up with purpose, that you can make someone's attack not hit.
Wow, that would have been really helpful.
Where's the other?
Why do you use that?
Once a day, you can use the shield spell. Raise your AC by 5 points for 1 round.
Oh, I need
I
that.
need hand me my red notebook and a pencil.
I don't have a custom item built for
That's
it
fine.
because it's been 6 weeks and I just completely forgot to do it.
That's
Where's
fine.
the
I'll write it down in my
orange
notebook.
dwarf at?
Sagari.
Oh, you see no
It's-
sign of it.
It's
Well,
red
I
for
was gonna
Francis.
put his
That's the word you were looking for, Sagari.
He's- no sign
Yes,
of it.
Sagari.
There's the dead one.
What? Yes.
You want all these?
Yeah, once a day you can cast shield. Raise your AC by 5 until the beginning of your next turn.
What?
Have a genie.
Once a
So
day.
where's
No, I thought Gabriel was
Oh,
saying
got
something to me.
Where's the
Were
other
you saying something
dwarf?
to me?
No.
Is
Okay,
this
perfect.
poor dwarf man
talking
just
about-
Go
gone?
next. Per day.
Vanished. You go looking for him, he's not there.
Wow, this poor dwarf man.
That's hilarious.
This is what happens when
Your robe
When,
of shielding loincloth.
when poltergeist kill your
Shabari.
brother.
Your loincloth
We
of
also
shielding.
do it.
Yep.
It was a poltergeist. You know it was a
Oh,
poltergeist.
So,
man.
like,
This is amazing.
But it's just
No,
once
no,
a
no,
day.
no, no,
What
no,
we
no,
did,
no,
we
no,
come
no,
up
no,
Yeah,
with-
no.
Wait.
I start doing the Frank.
What do we do if you come
Start doing the
across
Frank
him
Castle.
again?
No. Wait.
Can you pay us? Or
No, we're very apologetic, but we don't ask for money. No.
Why do you want money?
We take him back.
because
we
he
give
was
it back.
supposed to pay us, and he
Who, the
did.
dwarf?
Yes.
Yeah.
I look
All
at
of
her.
his family's
His
dead.
brother
so.
just-
We found him though.
His
He's gonna
brother
give you a whole
just
10 gold.
died.
Yes.
Listen, 10 gold is 10 gold.
You sound like Jeremy.
She says as she's wearing a scarf worth 1,000,000 gold.
I've never said
Does that mean I can have those gauntlets?
My strength is
You
like a
stop with the
9.
gauntlets.
My
Your
strength
strength
is
is a
like a
13.
He said yesterday, or he said the
I
other day
said
he was
I'll
gonna
wish for her gauntlets.
wish for the gauntlets.
Okay, but
That's awful.
They're, it's an
I
11,
wish
but you never
the gauntlets
use-
that she
you
is
never
wearing are
attack.
now on my hands and
Oh,
are
it's an
tuned to
11.
me.
Yeah, you never attack up front except for like last session. That's the first time that you got them.
yeah, but it's occasional use. So you got
But it would be everyday use for me.
What is your strength
Francis is
score?
slowly becoming magical.
16.
Not of his
Mine is
own
11.
thoughts.
Yeah, I know. It's,
I
it's
use
just
it
happened.
for-
I'm an
happenstance.
upfront fighter.
He's
You were in the
becoming
back.
magical.
Yeah, but I build stuff.
It's
I
one
need
more
to
and
be
I'm giving
able
you a
to lift the stuff
transformation.
I build.
Look, do
That's
it.
why I'm there.
Let Francis turn himself into a.
Yeah, well, if you
Magical girl.
die,
I'm less
No.
likely to die than you are.
Let's not do that.
listen.
Gonna
If-
give you a
if
magical
Thea
girl
dies-
transformation.
No, once a day,
If
Francis
Thea
We
can
don't
turn
mention
into a
anything with
Loxodon.
tentacles.
If Thea dies,
Once a day,
then you can
Francis
have
can
this,
turn into a Loxodon and
the
memory
gauntlet.
max.
I'll stab you.
I have 2 gold. Why do I only have 2 gold?
Because you're poor.
Why do you have 2 whole gold?
I don't know, Francis.
Alright.
No, I shouldn't have gold. Oh, it's because it's all in silver pieces. That's fine.
Did you know that the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand can be directly correlated to the existence of tentacle hentai?
I think I heard of this before.
Bread.
Alrighty, so
I think
Don't
I've
ask.
heard that before.
as it all grows quiet, you guys grab your books, knowing that it's gonna take a long time to read through these.
Oh my goodness. 48 hours. God.
Of continuous
Alexander
reading.
would get through that in like
Oh,
12
if you spend
minutes.
48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You're standing in the middle of this mine. You guys have fought and fought. Blood, sweat, ass, and guts. Sorry.
Dadgummit.
Language!
You have worked your way through this mine, toiling perilously. What do you guys want to do?
Treasure room.
What's the
Treasure room.
I'll lean back in one of these craters that Gene put in the ground and sit back for like an hour. Let's take a short rest.
Alright,
Wait,
y'all
what?
can have a short rest.
I'm sitting back for a minute, okay?
I'm sure I look for the treasure.
I'm sure everybody
I
else will
want
have
to
a
get
short
to the
rest as
treasure
well.
room.
Okay, so we're splitting the party.
Treasure room.
Well,
Treasure room.
we're splitting Francis from the party.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
I'm-
leaving him.
Go
You
ahead.
don't get any treasure from
Oh,
the
and I'm
treasure
guessing
room.
Brett would
I
know.
don't need money. What do I need money for? I can hunt for food, and I can kill you for your money.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Alright, so
I
you
have
guys
money.
There is no
you guys
lock.
make your way out of this room,
You got money?
finding your way over towards the treasure room that Relinil had told you before was heavily barricaded and he was never able to get through the doors. As you find your way over there, you see these two steel doors reinforced with rivets, heavily reinforced,
Who's that on the map?
right in front of your fingers. That room right there.
Yep.
Yeah. That is a room that in your exploration of this, you found that the lock was far too complex and the
I
door
wanna pick
far
it.
too heavy.
I'm
You
gonna
came
pick the
with
lock.
us, alright? So you're not far away.
Francis
from
said he
us.
stayed back
Oh,
there.
no,
Oh,
Hey.
Francis is laying in a crater in the
He's
room.
just
And
chilling.
you're here.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, I just
I
I
got a
think-
little sand pit,
just
basically.
sat back against the wall. I was like, I'm gonna take a quick nap.
Yeah. Sounds like a good
I'm
idea
gonna
to me.
pick. Can I try to pick the lock?
As you go over, you see that there's a very intricate lock. But sure, you
What do
want
I
to try to
roll
pick
for
it?
that?
You roll thieves' tools. Are you proficient with thieves' tools?
Very much so.
All right, roll a d20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency.
Do I have to add in my dex modifier separately?
It's all in your
Is
side of thing.
it?
It's already
all-
added to
Yeah,
your
it's
side.
all in.
Okay.
Okay, did I give her a line with thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
Okay,
yeah,
It's
she's
plus
got it.
9,
Yep, so just roll a d20, add 9.
please.
20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
It's not gonna be enough.
Not even close.
I didn't think so. Can I try again?
You can, but you might break your lockpick,
And that's a bad
And-
day.
or maybe even jam the lock.
Never mind.
If you wait an hour and come ask me, I might be able to break the door down.
I don't know, that's a pretty big door.
I mean, I got all kinds of I got a minute worth of rage.
Can I give it a go of trying
Is that all it takes?
just
That's 20
shoulder check
actions.
the door?
Sure, go
That's
for it.
20 attacks. You think I can't bust the door down with 20 hits of a sledgehammer?
Okay, yeah, that's
So
right.
what
guess
does
guidance.
the walls around this door look like?
Stone.
They are heavily reinforced steel girdered stone.
Has it been 10 minutes?
I was
Since
gonna
when?
say I just take a pickaxe to the
Since
wall.
Max gave me Bardic Inspiration right before he died.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's go.
50 plus 6 is 11. Or, not 11. 21 plus 23.
And it's 23 what? What'd you roll for?
Athletics.
Athletics. So you're just trying to force the door.
Yeah.
Okay. As you grab the door and you just... It does not budge even slightly.
Can I try to intimidate it open?
Sure.
Intimidate the
Open
door.
sesame.
Yeah, essentially open sesame, roll intimidation.
Can anyone help her?
What are you doing? That's not how that works.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Yeah, there
Sorry.
you
In the jail!
Hey, you can have this one instead.
It says, no thanks, I'd rather go to jail.
Steven gives it a look.
Wow, that's funny.
22.
No.
It
You
was
yell,
worth
open
it.
sesame! And the door is not shaking.
Hold up, let me look at my
It believes in itself
spells.
firmly.
As you guys are just, trying to pick the lock, slamming up against it, yanking on it, screaming at it.
I did not scream. I said it in a very calm voice. You better open or else. You
So, just wondering, can a door be melted through with acid?
In theory,
Can I cast Tasha's caustic brew on this door?
you can.
Why not just cast it on the lock?
I mean, that's a good idea. Can I change that?
Sure.
Cool.
Do you make an attack roll?
Do I need to roll? The door has to make a dex
Save.
save of 15. Can the door out dex? Can the door escape?
That's a yes.
Did the door
The
escape?
door dodged the acid.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 20, but I have disadvantage. So, like, the door just goes, yeah, the door opens real quick, the acid goes through, and it slams back shut.
Holy cow.
But no.
This is 30 foot long, 5 foot wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it covers the entire room.
Holy cow.
so yeah, the door fails. So you just, this fire hose of acid just all over the door. And,
How much damage does this door have to take?
It's
Oh, God, she went all
2d4
exorcist.
damage, but concentration for up to a minute. So that's...
okay, so 2d4, roll 2d4.
Long,
So we're going to do it times 10.
Yeah.
Stream of acid at
You need
a center
D4s.
point.
yeah, you were vomiting on this
Please,
door for a
please, please,
solid
please,
minute.
please.
Hey,
that's
that's
six.
6 is not bad.
Alright,
60.
so
Do
Do you not have a
60.
modifier?
No, it's just
No,
two.
it's
It's
just
just
two. It's
because
just
it's
two.
acid
Oh,
damage.
that's
So
most
you
spells,
just,
forgot about
and over the next minute, you watch the door just slowly start melting away. 60 points of acid damage to this door. It does not melt completely through, but you've melted it down significantly. The lock is destroyed; it is no longer pickable.
So, well, yeah. Would it be able to, like, bust a hole in the door with what's left of the door?
Certainly try.
Should be somebody stronger than me.
I've got 18 health, so I can't touch the acid.
Yeah, well, you got the amulet.
I've got the amulet of acid resistance, but
But also, it's
I'm not touching the door. I'm the only one resistant to this stuff. I
It's
have to
also
maintain my.
magic,
What?
It's also magical acid, so shouldn't it just like fade away after the minute's up? Then?
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
oh well, then let me
Punch
shoulder
the
check
door.
the door.
All right, make an athletics check with advantage.
If I have all my
Oh, my
first
wrist.
levels except for that one I just used, so I can do it again.
Metal.
Oh, my other wrist!
I can do it 3 more times.
God's sake, use your shoulder.
I cast guidance.
Oh, my shoulder.
Deadpool pushes crosses in the crotch. I feel
It's
sorry for
your
your
poor
wife.
wife.
Your
It's
poor wife.
more 14, 15 plus 6, 21. 21.
So you come back and you step back and you step back a little bit further and you just and as the door just and you go
Yes!
diving forward, rolling through. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I
Yay.
immediately just step through the door and be like, where's the treasure?
13.
13.
Fall into a sword.
With a 13, as you slam past, as soon as the door pops and you start past it, you realize that your momentum is carrying you very quickly. And you're actually very happy about that, because as you look down, you are over a large pool of acid.
Oh.
As your momentum carries you over the top of it, and you land on the edge and just... You're about to fall backwards into this large pool of acid, and you just catch yourself as she steps forward through the door and just goes sploosh. She said, "I'm just gonna step through the door."
There goes that scarf.
I mean,
Your
that's
passive perception is what?
Not very good.
12.
12. No, you would. You go to step through the door. You start to step through the door, and you look and you go, that doesn't look like it's good to step in, and you stop.
Thank goodness.
I was just
Mike,
saying,
are
yeah,
you,
there
like,
goes that scarf.
alive?
Yeah, right.
You can see me.
He's on the other side. It's about 5 feet across this large pool of acid that goes from wall to wall
that's it?
here. Yeah, his momentum carried him over. If he had rolled below a 10, he would have wound up face planting into it. Thank God he didn't. But this is deep green, bubbling. You can smell the metallic.
It's instant death.
It
Can
is
I build,
instant death, but it is
Can I-
very
Can I-
powerful.
Somebody with 18 health.
Can I
Very painful
build,
death.
like, a really quick, like, Frankie in that one episode bridge
Do
over
you have
this?
stuff to do so?
Can I find stuff to do so?
Make an investigation.
I mean,
checks.
we're in a mine.
While
You
she's
said
looking,
it's-
I'm just gonna go.
you said
What do I see around me?
Looking around
I'm
you,
gonna pop over with him.
you see the shattered remains of a couple of workbenches.
Okay.
You see a chest that has been trampled. So you can only tell it's a chest because the bindings, the metal bindings that are left, but it's been trampled into almost dust. Would you roll?
22.
22? Yeah, you'll find enough stuff. You find that there's a brazier that is supposed to have some sort of lighting in it, and it's been crushed. And you see where you imagine the back wall should be, you just see a carved out cave-like opening that goes down and curves.
Looks like
So
someone
like
that's
a
already done what we
giant-
wanted.
Acidic slime.
The opening is about 15, no, it's 20 feet tall, and a dome from there, and it just goes in, down, and around.
So can I build a
I
bridge?
think we have thieves who have taken our treasure.
Yeah, so it's going to take you probably about 10-15 minutes to properly assemble it so it's safe. But yeah.
It's a 5-foot span of, right?
Yeah.
Building a bridge over 5 feet.
When you could just.
I don't want to jump and die.
But you have the gauntlets, which make your athletics better.
That does not affect natural ones that much.
Well.
This is not that big a deal.
Well, listen, I'm not going to go swinging
It's a
across
good
it,
thing
especially when I
Francis
have
is
no
asleep
rope.
right now.
Anyway,
Francis is missing out.
So's Rylan up.
Nah,
this
Francis will get some good sleep.
is very potent acid. She has the right idea.
I floated over it. We got flying.
All right, so you guys are in this room, and you see the back wall has been torn out, and a large cavernous opening leads down, out, and around.
How tall, cavernous open?
About 30 feet tall.
So do I see the
Oh,
hole
turns out I
that
haven't used my flight yet. Oh well, still building a bridge.
kid was dropping the treasure through?
If you look up, you do see that there is an opening that leads, and it basically opens up right there where the downslope starts.
Okay.
Should we go?
Yeah. Boss is
Wait
busy.
for me, mate!
Let's go.
I don't
Nah.
want to die!
That's too bad.
Keep flying and float
All right,
down.
so just the two of you then.
I'll
So these two are resting in the genie's room. She's building a bridge, and you two are going down alone.
Yeah, and I'll look for traps because I can't
All of
float.
18 health
Okay.
going down alone.
Make an investigation check.
Would it be the first time I've been at 18 health all along?
Yeah, you got me with you now. Okay.
How do I have... This is why I have more health
See?
than you guys.
We've got a
One
whopping
bucket combined. That's not
30,
I have more than the two of you combined.
31 health.
I have more than the two of you combined.
Same.
Is
And
it
I can-
dark going down
And I
through
can
here?
double it with rage.
Yeah, it's dark.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Pop-up dancing
Investigation.
Okay. Yeah.
11.
11? Okay. You're with your great 11, you're looking for traps as you
Forgot I
start
had
down.
a -2.
The cavern stays 30 feet tall and aroundish as it goes down and curves gently to the left. As you guys start down, as you're going down through there, it's dark. She pops up her dancing lights. As the lights go forward ahead of you, you see that there's acid marks on the walls. There's a little pool of acid here or there, just little pools. Like you could step in it if you point your toe. It's just not much. As you go down, it proceeds down. You go down about 100 feet, gently turning to the left. As you continue down, the curvature has gone so much that you have essentially gone in one large U-turn as you're heading now back the way you started, but below. Seemingly, this is leading you below the floor that you've been walking on in the mine itself. And as it continues to curve down, you see ahead that it starts to widen and get into a larger area.
Am I done with my bridge yet?
Yes, by now you would be.
Can I run along after them, but like looking at stuff and making sure I don't do something? Making sure I don't
She just runs
die.
right past us. Now I'll whisper that to you.
So, can I?
Yeah, you can trot down after them. It's gonna take you a minute to catch up.
Yeah.
So you guys, as you're continuing down this, as you see it start to widen and open, what do you guys want to do?
I'll drop the lights. Is there any light coming from the hole?
Currently, no.
Do I hear her running?
From behind you, just
make
hear,
a
wait for
perception
me, mate, please.
You're all the way back. You're just starting down, so he's listening to see if he hears anything.
16 plus 5. So 21.
21.
I'm getting a lot of 21s right now.
Okay, so echoing behind you here, oh, I'm coming, mates. That's what you hear, just barely echoing behind you. In front of you, you hear a deep, heavy breathing.
I think it's time for us to go back.
I'm no
Let's
longer
go.
coming, mates.
I stealth my way back up.
I continue to fly.
And you smell acid.
Oh, I'm flying very
You
quickly.
Oh,
smell
so there's
this
gonna be that. There's totally a dragon down
rich
there.
acid smell.
Oh. It's a black dragon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you wish for a dragon, I told you it'd be easy.
Yes. I'm going to fly.
I wish for a dragon. Oh, okay, tap, tap, tap. Hey.
Once we get around the bend, I'll pop the lights up. Wait for me so we
So
can
when
see her.
so when do I see her?
I stealth.
About
Back up.
halfway.
I stealth
Hey,
up.
mate.
Well, she can't see us. It's pitch black and she
What
doesn't
She
have
just
her.
popped the
I just
lights.
popped the lights
Ow.
back after we got because we don't want her
I was
to get
gonna
eaten by
s-
the dragon.
I was gonna scare her.
What's
I
up,
think she'll
mates?
scream
Well, I
like at the
stealth.
dragon.
And that's a 19 plus
Whatever.
5
24.
plus
There's a
27.
dragon! Be
3. I don't have
quiet.
disadvantage now.
Don't even look at me like that.
Okay, mate.
Turn your little hiney around and
I
go back.
just turns around and like sadly walks.
The arguments end with the dragon.
against this type of dragon.
I am not getting involved. I have 13 hit points. I am not getting
Oh, I'm not
involved.
talking
in
about
the
right
dragon.
now. I'm
Let's
talking
go.
about later.
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, we're totally coming
Let's
back
go.
to kill a dragon later, or be friends with it.
Doubt.
So you guys turn and go?
Oh,
Press,
yes.
press X to doubt.
I pressed it.
You hit the pause menu so you get a moment to breathe.
Unpause. Alright, so
Get me out of there!
you guys come back up around.
Let's shut that door back. You know, I think it's a good idea.
What door?
What door?
What door?
We'll prop it back up. It'll be fine. We'll prop it back up. It'll be fine.
You're gonna prop up liquid?
Yes, we'll prop it up. We'll put some mud on it. It'll be fine. Let's go.
It's not even liquid.
I don't care. Let's go.
Francis cast mend on what? There's nothing left.
So
I
after
can't put atoms back together.
after I'm done crossing the bridge, I just take the bridge. After they're done
He
crossing.
just says, drawbridge and makes it into the door.
Yeah,
So-
that's the door now.
You split an atom in order to create an atomic bomb, right? Could Francis, upon the split, could Francis cast mend on the atom that split?
Just
He's like, no, no, no! Go back together!
with the right dice roll, sure. You want to talk about getting your timing right, though.
Yeah.
I think we need to go somewhere far away.
I'm like, roll percentile, and you need 100. I got 100! Good, now do it again. Alright,
Do you know what an atom is? What? Roll
I knew a guy
dice.
named Adam. He got split in half, too. Alright, so you guys make it back up to the room, back across the bridge.
I actually do make the bridge look like the door.
Okay.
I just prop it up.
Alright, so
on
you
what's
prop
left.
it up to take the place of the door. Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys make your way back. Francis and Relamil are just kind of kicked back, like, hey.
I just
Are you finished
sit
your
down.
rest yet? We need to. We're a short rest. We need to go. We
They're
need to go.
asleep.
Wake up. We need to go.
I just find another crater and I
Shut
just
up.
sit down and I start sleeping too.
Dragon.
She just slumps into a crater and goes to sleep.
Oh my god.
I'm about to just leave them all.
There's not a dragon here.
I
right
think we
this
should leave
moment.
them all. We should all just.
I'm on a solo adventure this.
I don't hear. I listen for a dragon.
We're going to do
Make a
our
perception
adventure.
check.
The question is,
19?
is the dragon hear us?
19, you don't hear anything.
I don't hear a dragon. We're fine.
Thea's just asleep.
I don't hear a dragon. I'm still sleeping.
Well, we need to leave.
How long have you guys been gone for?
7
20
minutes.
minutes.
So we still got a little bit to go. Chill out for a minute.
Chill, man.
Was it sleeping? Was it awake? What was it doing?
We didn't get its address and its biography.
I didn't
We don't know
ask
where it went
for
to
its
school.
address. I don't even know what is an address. I don't put a pin in it. Was it moving or was it sitting there?
We didn't
We
close
didn't
enough to
find out.
see.
Then how do you know there's a dragon?
We know. We know things.
30-foot roof, wide, acid everywhere,
Sounds like a terrible time.
like a dragon.
Yeah.
But it's very deep.
The only dragon
Wow,
I've
really?
ever seen is that stupid white gray one that we fought. That's the only
Well,
dragon I've ever seen.
We don't want to mess with
So-
this one.
Yeah, mate. There's different colors of
You're
dragons.
asleep.
Yeah.
Sleep talk.
That's
About the
about right
different
for a
colors
character.
of dragon.
It does.
And
I
her.
don't care. Look, all I know is there's not a dragon storming on us, so we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, man. Just go to
I'm sure
sleep.
you
it's
guys-
fine.
No, you do not get to do that voice.
You ain't looking very peachy right now, and neither are you, so you should both sit down for a little bit.
Fine.
I start reading my book.
Alright, so you start reading your book.
I'll
Can
close my eyes
Can
and
I
try to go
attune
to
to
sleep.
that scarf in the short rest? for
Yes.
us?
You'll,
Can I?
you'll regret it though.
I don't think we will.
So,
Better
Oh,
to run
there's
at
someone,
full health than run at no health.
Alright.
blurry here.
As long as the scarf has a charge, it's a bonus action to change the scarf into the beast. If you use the charge on the scarf, you can't change it anymore.
So,
How many charges does the scarf have?
One use per day.
Okay, so
If you have used the dimension door, you can't change it. As long as the dimension door has its power in the scarf, you can change it to the beast.
so it's either or. Okay. Is there a time limit to how long the beast can be out?
Not currently, but I might change that. Hey, I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, that sounds really cool. How does it work? 6.
Oh yeah, loopholes.
so
It's like, okay, so just keep the displacer beast out and then have the dimension door once a day.
Bonus action, make a scarf. Action to dimension door.
Or just leave the displacer beast out and grab it and dimension door.
Essentially, like if the displacer piece is there, you can grab it and go ha scarf as your bonus action. It turns into a scarf, and then the action uses scarf dimension door.
That's
Yeah.
That would essentially be the way I see it. But I'm literally making this up off the cusp. So
Wow. Not an item you expected to have to create.
sounds like fun.
This is
Can I-
displacer scarf.
Yeah, displacer scarf.
can I read my book while I take a short rest, or do I have to just read the book?
No, reading is considered to be a light duty thing.
Oh, okay. So I'll take a short rest.
So you can put 1 hour of reading down for your book.
That look on your face.
1 out of 40.
Yeah, just the-
What?
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hey, at least I
tune
didn't ask
to
for
the
the whole.
skull.
Alright, you tune the scarf. Alright, so the rest
that
of your
it?
short
Yeah,
rest.
so-
Wow,
Is
I was expecting
had.
something to happen.
It's just a tumor.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
takes an hour.
But I figured since it's Bahamut's scarf, he'd be like, hey! Ah!
As you're spending the time attuning to it, you hear a deep, heavy.
Just, hey man! Oh wait, no,
As
that's
you're
the
like,
wrong voice.
good scarf. Good scarf, don't eat me.
Just,
We see the edge of it like turn into a
Fangs.
like it just turns into like a sock puppet. It just starts nibbling.
my little dragon's just looking at it like, what are you?
Okay. Short rest is had. You may mark yourselves as a short rest and take whatever hit dice you desire.
Yeah, they gotta wait for 20 minutes for us.
You get an extra 20 minutes because he wants to read his book.
And he wakes up to a displacer beast. Just
Oh, have we already
Big
taken
hit
a
dice
short
right
rest?
there, man.
I'm not
Just
gonna use
like-
my hit
Have
Oh,
we
dice.
yeah.
already
in
taken
your
a
face.
short rest?
So you finish
Yeah.
the tuning.
No.
You
'Cause
finish
I'm-
the tuning, and as you
Oh,
open your
sorry,
eyes,
balls.
there's a large feline right in your face.
8 plus 17.
Don't worry, he doesn't bite unless
Hey,
it tells him.
Mike!
He's cute.
Pets him.
It looks back at you and goes.
Allow it.
I was at 18 health. Why am I at 69?
I don't know.
As he says allow it, it flops over and starts rubbing up against you. This deep purring that like shakes the room slightly. This purring is so loud.
It's not gonna attack. Why can I not speak? Is that gonna attract the dragon, mate? Should I not be petting this cat that is definitely not a normal cat, but I should not question it anymore?
What'd you say?
Huh?
She's asking you if the cat's gonna attract the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
To which you should say, the what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man!
The what now?
Oh yeah, Mate, I forgot to tell you because you were asleep. But there may or may not be a black dragon.
Right under you.
Yeah, mate. Have fun with that information.
Where?
It's so we went into the treasure room while you were asleep, and I melted the door, and I made a bridge, and then we went over there, and those two.
Before she finishes a rambling explanation, I walk over to the treasure room.
Okay. There's a wooden door in place of a metal one. It looks haphazardly put in place, but it's somewhat blocking the way.
I push it over.
It falls down, forming a bridge over a pool of acid.
Okay, I was gonna say if you make my bridge fall in that acid.
You're gonna have a fight.
She's gonna throw you in the
Are
acid.
you guys going with him?
I'm waiting.
I've already been.
Sure.
I was gonna listen to what she had to say, but
Well, he immediately walked off. Is he going alone, or are you guys going with?
I'll go with him, but I'll finish my story as I'm walking up. And so, mate, apparently there's this dragon down there, and I don't know where he's going, but I'm following him so that he doesn't do something stupid, even though I'm the one who's more likely to do something stupid. It'll be fine.
Okay. So, who's with him?
I'm walking up to the doors, but I'm not going
Which one are
inside.
you?
The one with the dragon on his shoulders.
The one with the dragon just kind of stuck there.
Okay, I just need to know who all's where.
I'm in the outer chamber, just because I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
I'll follow that far.
Okay. Wayne?
Y'all are stupid.
I'm ready to run. Look, I'm barely there. I'm ready to run.
Alright, Relino. As you step across this, the smell of the acid is potent. Very potent. You imagine that this acid is very, very damaging. As you see this 30-foot tall opening that curves slightly to the left.
I'm just walking behind him like, yeah, I built this bridge. It's a very nice bridge. What's this door? It works as a door.
Are you going to go down the hall?
I'm gonna look around the corner.
It is a very slight curve. Like, you can look and you can see where it's curving, but then the curve just ends. You can't see past it.
Part of me wants to, part of me really doesn't.
Part of me wants to go up to it and ask it if it wants to be friends.
I will push you on the acid before you go down there.
You're not
Too
here.
late.
I'm right there.
No, they're right there with you. You just they're
You're
like
not in the room with me.
they're like 10 feet behind
No,
you.
she
Like,
said she wants to
looking
go talk
through
to the
door.
dragon.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, I mean, if you go down
It
there
kills
alone,
us.
fiery death or acidy death for you, I'm not going to be there.
We're half dead with no spells.
That's
For yourself, I
not
don't need those things.
That's not ideal. Well, yeah, you cast fist.
You want to go
I
fight
cast sword.
something that will most
Thank
likely
you very much.
kill
I
us.
cast
Well,
decapitation.
I don't want. I don't want
It's a
to
black.
fight
It's a
it.
chromatic, right?
Yes.
It may be metallic.
If-
Black
most
is
likely-
acid. Or acid
Well,
is black.
Copper
silver.
Is
Copper.
Is copper also?
I thought it was silver.
I believe so. Silver's ice.
I think it is copper. That is
But I could
also acid.
theoretically be friends with it.
Not
You
silver.
certainly try.
You
I
are.
don't- I don't.
You guys don't know if it's a dragon down there.
I don't
You're
have
all
the-
making assumptions.
I don't have the charisma score for that.
Okay. What else will make acid everywhere?
Do you want me to answer that? Because there's like 4 things.
Well, there's the slimes,
That's 1.
the dragon,
That's 2.
a lizard, probably.
That's
A
kind of like
really,
a dragon.
really, really big lizard.
That's kind of like a dragon.
Alright, so,
It is
Relinel.
acid breath
what are
and
you doing?
slowing breath.
A giant slime.
That's crazy.
I already said
I'm gonna walk.
I'm not gonna do
They have 2 different breath attacks: acid breath and then slowing breath. That's insane.
Is that
Yeah,
copper? Was it?
Yeah, copper.
So I'm
But
gonna
those are chaotic good though. So
Typically.
typically
I'm gonna
they're
walk
normal
back
alignment.
to where I was when I saw Zima and she was like, "Hey, get out of here."
Okay. So Relinel, she goes walking ahead of you. Tra la 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 la. Down the tunnel she goes.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sneak a little bit. I'm gonna sneak a little bit further.
So,
And then try to
Relinel,
see-
you see her just go walking ahead of you, go around the curve and vanish.
Bye bye. if I die, you'll
Do
hear
we
about
see
it.
this happen?
Oh, I'm going back this way.
Hey, no,
Okay.
Do we
So
see
you
this?
have-
I'm walking away.
You have no dark vision. It's pitch black. You can't see anything.
Do we actually see her walk into that hall?
I do.
Yeah, I'd say you.
Can I
Alright, I'll
have a
leave.
torch?
Yeah,
Want to
me,
light a torch? Sure.
me and Francis walk away.
Sure, I'll light a torch.
All right. So
Well, you know, so she's gonna be lighting a beacon
I
on
tap
herself
you
anyway.
on the shoulder.
I summon dancing lights.
I follow
okay.
that.
Are you
Thank
going
you.
after her?
No, I'm just having
Me
the
and
lights follow her.
Yeah, I follow
Okay.
that.
So
Zima-
as you go to light the torch.
Actually, I am following at a distance.
Okay.
It's still in
Zima
the
also
dark.
comes with us.
Okay.
Thanks, mate. I need to roll stealth, right?
Yeah. You certainly with disadvantage because you now have lights all around you.
And your heavy armor.
Oh yeah, she had disadvantage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
so
can she even
Yeah.
stealth?
Double
You
disadvantage.
can't
It's
disadvantage.
really bright. Can she even stealth?
she can certainly try.
It's
That
a
is a 9.
All right. So 9. You're like, I'm being stealthy. Haha! No one can see me.
And I
Can I
get.
hear her?
Bubble.
From where I'm
How far do I get before I hear something?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
Natural one.
Natural
Don't
one.
feel bad.
You're
my,
inside the belly before you
my
hear it.
stealth was 7.
You don't hear anything.
You're
Okay,
singing the
what-
you're
how-
singing the Pink Panther song
Okay,
yourself.
so I'm walking. Do I see like the where it opens up into like
Yeah.
a beaker cave?
At the edge of your torchlight, you
Perception
see
check.
where it starts to open up. As you are
I-
standing out in this glowing beacon in this tunnel.
Okay.
I.
There's one perception also.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay. You hear a deep breathing.
You hear death breathing in front of you.
You just hear.
Reminds me of a red dragon we fought one time ago.
Can I tell what it is?
From the breathing, no. But you can tell it's large.
You hear
So-
visceral death.
I walk to where I'm like a little bit away
Visceral.
from
Literal.
where
No, as in it's
the
gonna tear you,
cave
like,
opens
from
up
That's
larger,
literal
and I
death.
try to
Yeah.
see inside and be like, what is in there?
Okay. Give me a perception check. You are holding a torch and you're at the entrance to this large cavern.
10 plus
Uh,
2.
3. Wait, no, that's persuasion. No, it is 2. 12.
Okay. Standing here in this opening, you hold the torch out and go.
Well, I wonder what's
as
in
you hold the
here.
torch out, the light goes and you see a shimmer. Large piles of gold and silver. You see swords, scepters, books, and stacks. And you see this looks like an amazing wealth of coinage,
Gracious.
items.
Can I just
Books.
say in Draconic, hey mate, I was just popping in. I wanted to see if anyone lived here. I wasn't sure. Please do forgive me if I'm trespassing. I did not mean to.
You walk,
How you doing?
you walk into a dragon's
Make a
home.
persuasion check.
You walk into a
How
dragon's
you
home
doing?
uninvited while it's a
7.
It's the how you doing for me.
You better use that splicer code to get yourself
You're gonna have to make a new backup character.
Yeah, the moment she starts talking,
I know.
I turn around. Nope.
You hear coins toppling. You hear an avalanche of coins as you see the pile of gold
Bro,
that you
no,
were
this-
admiring
bro,
start
power
to
walking back.
cascade off as a pair of black wings emerge
I'm just waving like, hi,
from
buddy.
Doing
this
the mole
stack
grandma walk.
as the gold pours off of it, and you see this large black dragon raise up and say in Draconic, "You have entered my lair, uninvited, undesired. Are you really serious? Like, how is this even? I think I'm dreaming.
You need
I
to
have
pay
to
for
be
gold
dreaming.
before
This
she
can't
gives it to
possibly
the
be.
dragon.
I just wanted to see if you wanted to be friends. You seem like a really chill dude. And I acknowledge that you do not want me here. If you want me to leave, I will leave. I will tell no one that this is here. I will leave you alone.
Do you come alone?
Yes, is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my friends
From
are.
what way do you come? I'm friends, you say.
Yeah, my friends are like up in the cave, but they're not like following me. One dude was, but he left because he thinks I'm stupid. I probably am, but that's irrelevant. So he's not like here right now. Anyway, I mean, I came from the village that was up there, but then my parents, I thought they died, so I left, and then I came back, and I freed the people, and now I'm here because I was wandering around looking for stuff, and there was a really big door, and I decided to melt it with acid because I can make acid. I have a really cool spell for that. It's really cool, and I made a bridge, and I wandered down here, and I wanted to see what was up, and I was like, oh, there's probably a dragon here. I might be able to make a new friend, and I
Yes,
wanted to see if I
Mark
could make
too.
friends with you.
Roll a d20.
Look, I'm gonna take this language. I'm gonna take this language warning on the nose. Look, if you can't beat him with your logic, baffle him with your bullshit.
Language, but it's...
I had to take it.
6. Okay. So
You need to roll different die. You keep rolling the same ones. and
Okay,
keep failing.
so
I know.
you get this barrage of words, and you watch the dragon go. It turns and looks behind it, and then it looks back at you.
It flicks
And
the
you-
gun
it,
at you
it
till you
brings this
go.
one large claw up and like slices it down its wrist. You see a little bit of blood pop out, and he goes, "No, I'm really not dreaming."
You can have her gold if you give me the gauntlets.
Do you want to be my friend? My
Perception
name.
check.
With a
What is he perceiving? The fact that I'm an idiot?
your giant gold
He,
purse.
he leans down and he goes, "You're an interesting one. I think there might just be," as he raises it up, towering over you, and there's a little pop, and it just turns into this little gnomish guy, and he goes,
Yeah, I think me and you might just get along really well.
That's so nice! My name is Theodora! What's your name?
Oh, you can call me, Spike.
Spike!
Yep.
That's a lovely name.
It is, and that's such a lovely scarf you're wearing.
Oh, thank you! It's
he comes walking
You're
over
good.
to you, he puts an arm up around you, he goes,
I think me and you are going to be really good friends. Speaking of friends, let's go introduce me to yours.
Oh, mate, I don't think that they're not very friendly.
Oh, that's okay. I get friends with all kinds of people.
How far have we gotten, by the way?
I don't know, how far are you guys
We're
going?
We're moving. We're
How-
going.
like,
We're
you're
leaving.
getting the hell out?
We're like,
Yeah.
fuck. I didn't say it. I
I
didn't say it.
Hey!
I didn't
Hey!
say it.
You're about halfway
Yeah,
there.
you give me the
but,
lane.
The moment she
put us all the way out there.
Yeah, we're
moment she started
outside.
talking, I turned and looked.
screw it.
We're in the next town over.
She's dead. We accept. Look, I'm sorry. We accept her death. We're gone.
I use my boots of speed and I'm gone.
Yeah, we're gone. We're,
Yeah, no, man, we're gonna be really good friends. You know what? I'm even. Come on, let's go.
And you
Okay,
start-
mate, why
Alright.
not?
So you
Let's-
guys start up
What
through.
kind of food do you like? I personally love.
I love a good mammoth from time to time.
Oh yes.
Hard to find, but oh man, they're filling.
Oh, I have heard that those are really good. Giant
Also great
snakes
stuff
are
on
also
them.
very good if you cook it right. We had a lovely cook.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Let's go.
As you guys are walking up the thing,
Yeah.
you get to the top and no one's there.
I walk across my bridge and I'm like, where did everyone go?
Oh,
Just
hey.
left me.
You know how long it took me to build that door?
Oh man,
I'm just kidding. I didn't build it at all.
Oh,
I was
that's-
here when I got here.
That's good.
Every
I-
now and then, like riches and stuff drop through that hole right there. It's a perfect place for my
yes.
lair.
Yes, actually, I know about that. There's a child who, when he finds stuff, he was intending for that to be his little treasure lair, but he dropped stuff through a hole in the rocks, and he was planning on coming and retrieving it all, I think. That's actually why I was there, because I was curious if that was true, and I wanted to see if it was there. But
Oh.
since it is yours, I respect that is your property.
Oh yeah, no, it's all very neat, very cool. All right, cool. So I've never actually been past this door. What's the rest of this place like?
Well, it was a big mine, and it was controlled by this, like, weird sorcerer dude, but we beat him, and then he came back, and then he killed himself with a fireball. That was fun.
Nice.
Fun dude. And then there was a genie over there, and I'm pointing stuff out, and I'm like, yeah, there was a genie over there, and then my friend, she freed the genie with the djinn, and then they freed the djinn, and then the djinn was like, hey, we're buddies, sort of. What do you want for eventually actually causing me to get to my freedom. And I was like, oh, can I have that scarf that was in the treasure box in the bottom of the lake?
There's a what now?
Yeah, there was a treasure box at the bottom of the lake. It was so cool. Do you want to go see it?
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds like all kinds of fun.
So that's what she's doing. Are you not listening to her?
So I lead him over to where the...
She just started rambling, okay?
To
I just got
roughly...
lost.
I lead him over towards the lake.
But it's natural.
And I'm continuing to talk. I'm like, yeah, and that's where the dude was. That's where the people were. We saved the women and children because this was my village, you know. This is where my people were. And as I told you, I thought my parents died, and it's all cool.
Perception check.
World away from the stupid dragon.
Perception?
Yep.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20? You hear her piping off to somebody echoing across the walls as you're heading out-ish. And you hear her just talking, and you hear this other voice talking back to her. All kinds of friendly-like. And you hear her say that she's going to take him to the lake.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I wasn't able to see what else was in the box, because there was obviously something else in the box, because no one in their right mind would throw away the scarf that was in there. This is the scarf, by the way. I got
that's really nice. I like the look of it. It's kind of a platinum-y color.
Yeah, it's like I think, if I remember correctly, if I learned this correctly when I tuned to it, do I learn stuff about the scarf?
Yeah, when you tuned it, you know all about it.
Yeah, it's made of Bahamut's scales, right? That's it's like Bahamut's thing. He was kind of.
Oh yeah, I've heard that guy's name before. It's something that sure.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy with me. I'm pretty sure I might have this like
Dirty 20 you would.
dragon gold dude a little bit ticked off.
Alright, so as you're leading him through there, Relinil, are you gonna? What are you? Because they're ahead of you. You're about halfway between them and them.
Be your chaotic self. You know what you got to do.
Just when you thought you were done with the mine.
I'm done with the mine. I'm done with the mine. We're leaving. We're out. We'll start.
You're almost to the exit.
We'll find a new party member. This could be her backup character. Stanley 2.0.
Yeah, play a bar.
Except you didn't get
play a bar next time, kid.
You didn't get tired of playing Scanlan. We're not playing Scanlan right now.
I'm assuming.
Scanlan's still in the mine.
I'm assuming, given that the most efficient route to the lake is to go that way.
Yeah, that's. Can I move
That's
my
where
thing?
you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, make a history check. History or survival.
You should be good at history. You gotta have
yes, I do.
intelligence.
Yeah.
If it's history, you have advantage.
Nice.
Hey.
21.
Okay, so yeah, you remember that.
So I'm just talking to this dragon dude, and I'm like, la, 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 la. Oh yeah, this is that over there's where the corpse pile was.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Hey, there's some really strong latent magic as you guys walk past the genie fountain.
Oh yeah, that's where the genie was.
It's kind of fading. There's a what?
Yeah, there was a genie, but now she's free, and that's how I got the scarf. Cause my friends wouldn't let me go back
you
in
free the genie? That sounds like a really hard thing to do and really cool for you.
See, I didn't do it. My body did. She kind of stole my gin body. That's a whole story. I don't have time to tell you about it now. Have you seen my little dragon? I just like stop.
All right, stop there, Relinil.
Okay. I know that these guys have
They're-
not seen the Displacer Beast out yet.
Yeah,
Except
they
for
would have.
briefly.
Briefly, yes.
But still, the general reaction to Displacer Beast is kill it.
Yeah, except you released it and it was snuggling up to her while they were sitting there. So.
Also, Francis
it's-
doesn't know what a displacer beast is, and
Tiny.
he thinks it's just a weird cat.
It's not tiny. It's
Half size.
Which is
It's still sizable.
a Great Dane size.
Francis is wondering where you got a
tiny
big
compared
cat.
to what it used to be.
Francis doesn't know what it is.
Would that be considered an outer planar being?
No, I don't think I don't know.
Just because it can traverse the other.
It is a monstrosity. It's not from the different plane, though.
Well, those two were. That was.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep going to try to catch up with the rest of these guys and be like,
I
she's
did
taking
say
the black
the
dragon
next
to the lake of
useful
death.
gene.
Okay, so you guys get right towards the exit as Relinor comes running up behind you and yells that she's taking the dragon to the lake.
That's true.
So, I'll get back to you in just a minute. You guys, he just runs up and yells at you guys that she's taking dragon to the lake.
Yeah, basically, I pop into
Well,
the
she
hallway
can.
and yell
She
at
can figure herself out.
Like, man, I don't know what you expect me to do about that. It's like totally not something that I can do anything about.
Did you change personalities or something?
No, dude, I've been here the whole time. Why do y'all
When did
keep
you
saying that, dude?
Did you change?
Hey,
No,
come on.
this is player to player.
No, this was player to player as well.
this
During
is
the
my first
short,
time seeing this
short
kind of
rest.
shit, and I'm just like,
What, dude?
I kind of like, I caught Relenor's elbow and I pulled him close to me, like lean my head in. She does this sometimes. It's really weird. I've seen 3. Don't ask questions about it.
she's
Just go
bipolar.
deny.
so
It's like when you cheat. Deny.
so the proper pronoun wouldn't be
I
she,
do
it would
not
be they.
like cheese.
Her pronouns are they, them.
Well, it's all
I usually go on
now.
a case by case basis. Whatever this one says.
Somehow this conversation does not seem as urgent as what's going on in the mine right now.
So can I keep
I
talking?
couldn't care less what's going on.
You
in
are
my
talking the
mind.
whole way there. No, I'm not gonna let you do it right now.
Oh man,
I say,
it's fun though.
Francis says, let her do what she wants to do with Mr. Dragon, and then if she comes out, she comes out. If she doesn't, she doesn't.
Fact of the matter is, there is a large black dragon under here that is now awake and free.
Oopsie daisy.
I guess we're vacating the mine town again. Jesus, we just brought him back. Literally.
But then it wouldn't be
They
safe
might
here
not.
with the dragon anyway.
I mean, technically, this is his fault. He went to go look and she followed. You,
Oh yeah, I
she
wasn't.
was
I
away
wasn't.
from it.
She kept
I
going.
wasn't
She was
even
away
talking
from
to
it.
them.
They got her away from it, and then you brought her back to it.
This
That
is
is
twice
fair.
has happened. Corpse Collector, Black Dragon.
I actually wasn't intending to go back.
I know. That's why I say it's his fault. All right. So
I
what
am
are
an agent of chaos.
what are you all doing? I need to know.
Say la vie.
All right, you're leaving.
I'm heading back
am
up.
the
Or
instant
I'm
answer.
waiting down here. I'm sitting on the edge in case she comes, unless she comes.
Okay. So
I'll-
you're sitting on the edge. You
Just
know
waiting.
that forward is the mine. Behind you is the large entryway with the pressure plate,
Yep.
and you guys are sitting there waiting.
I'm just gonna sit
You're
here.
all
and
also
let it
just
happen.
sitting there.
My character's just thinking about his oath.
Okay.
Because I made a promise out of character that if I found another non-harmful outer planar being, which is a genie, right?
Oh yeah.
That I would get rid of my oath.
And so you're saying this has happened now?
Another non-harmful genie
Okay.
or
Cool.
outer planar being.
Well, I will deal with that.
At a later time.
Huh. Next long rest.
Yep.
Next long rest, we will deal with that because.
What, did you just go Oathbreaker or something?
Uh huh.
I made
Okay, so.
I told Alexander about this a long
Yeah,
time
you did.
ago.
Oh.
Oh boy. That's,
Oh. Okay.
If
that'd
I
be
died,
interesting.
Because
backup
Because
character.
Wayne had been fighting it for a long time.
Yeah. No. His oath is the oath to fight off other planar beings.
And it's just
and
all.
destroy them. Essentially, just to be a Nazi about other planar beings. They all have to go, and he keeps running across beneficial ones, and it's making
Like
him
that
question
one?
his oath.
And Jean and her birds.
Yep, and they're not harmful. They're good. They're other planar, but they're good. They're not bad.
I love how the
So
birds
he's-
are the most like primary example.
He is.
Yes.
He's been struggling with his oath for quite a few sessions because he keeps finding other planar beings that aren't a problem, and his oath is to destroy and get rid of all other planar beings.
Oh.
So
Okay, so you all just sit there.
I'm gonna like cast my flock of familiars so
Oh,
I
God.
can keep an eye on her.
Okay.
As
So
soon as she
once she
says,
summons one, I hit one with a sacred flame.
as soon as she summons them, I sit on top of her. That way, if she does become possessed by this stupid thing, curse of the lake,
Yeah,
she
you
can't
can't
do.
just like grab me, dude. You don't have to like sit on me.
think I'm just gonna sit on you because it's easier.
Well,
Sorry,
at least let me get
not Sacred
comfortable
Flame.
before
Told
you
That's
dead.
fine.
dead.
Get comfortable.
Okay.
I'm just gonna smack one of the birds with a Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save for your bard.
The
For your
barb.
board?
The bard.
Barb.
The bard.
Barb.
I
Barb.
don't
Barb.
remember
Barb.
what
Barb.
this
Barb.
thing
Barb.
is.
Barb. Barb. Barb.
Bird. Bird. Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Bird. Bird.
How please?
Can I insight check this dragon being so nice and being like, oh yeah, I want to be friends with you?
Certainly.
He's got a 15.
And what am I doing with this bird?
Wait,
Wisdom saving throw?
I stopped it from going off the table. Do I need
So
to
be a
re-roll
12.
that?
Sure.
You don't have to roll. It's dead.
Oh!
You just
I
wasted
regret my
that.
actions.
It's a cantrip.
8.
Hey,
I'm talking about the dice roll.
being very friendly.
Yeah.
I just smacked a bird for 15
Humans.
damage with Toll the Dead.
Okay, so one of your birds just pops.
That's not cold, Dad.
I found it amusing.
I did not.
Alright, so you send the bird out. The bird is going this way. As the bird comes close, you are walking with this little gnomish guy.
So do I go
I'm
through
watching
here?
through the
I don't know, do you go through there?
Sure. Is this door unlocked?
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
open.
You open them both.
Yeah, I just walk and I'm just talking like, yeah, this is
He's
my little
walking on
dragon.
things that bother you. Never bother me. I'm so happy. I'm fine.
And then I get to the staircase and I'm like,
I
yeah,
wish I remembered the rest of the
the lake with the cool thing at the bottom, it's right down these stairs. And I start to walk down the stairs, and as I get halfway down the stairs, I'm like, oh, there's an eyelash in my eye. and I keep walking, and I'm like rubbing my eyes.
Character development. She didn't just walk
Okay.
in.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Thank goodness.
Ooh.
Use some different dice.
You wanna
Use different
Alright.
dice.
Okay, I will. I was +0 to deception, by the way.
Hey, that's how
Roll
Francis
these one at
lives.
a time. Okay, 11. I'm gonna move you out of
That's how
You gave her
Francis
the
lives
dice
his
to
life
that.
every day.
Please, 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 please. Hallelujah.
I mean-
14. Is that good enough for this dragon?
As in his,
They got pretty good wisdom.
Hang on, I'm trying to
I
do
wouldn't
the thing.
suspect anything from me, just like.
I mean, he's also gonna have to. He's gonna look at the lake anyway.
Bless you.
Bless you.
If he starts attacking you, just jump in there.
Just jump in the lake.
Just jump in the lake. And teleport
got
further
this.
down.
Worst case scenario, you can always cast Sanctuary and then just run.
That's one attack.
Oh, it's just not loading anything.
And it just makes a wisdom save, which it's probably good at.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And we
All right,
also
what
choose
was your-
to succeed.
What was your roll?
14.
No, that's resistances. Never mind.
Okay, hang on a second.
Legendary resistance?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can choose.
Yeah.
Not unless it's not old enough.
I don't know.
Oh,
Ah,
I had
no.
given the size. I'm thinking at least
Okay.
adult.
You got something in your eye. And you
this
and
is
I'm
worse.
Like, why don't this get out of my eye?
Wait, do you
As
have
I'm walking down the stairs, and then when I get to the last stair, I faceplant.
make a performance.
Oh dear goodness. I also have a +0 to that.
Okay.
Everything charisma based. Why am I doing this?
Hey,
Why are
just-
you doing this?
Please.
11.
I'll take an 11.
I mean, you're just
Total?
falling on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So
how
you
hard
just,
is it?
something in my eye.
Ah!
And you just hit the ground. As you hit the ground,
Oh, that's okay. Sometimes you get stuff in your eye and well, that looks like kind of.
as there's a flash from the lake, and here comes the saving throw.
Please, 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 I don't want to die.
That's a failure.
Yeah!
Legendary resistance
To succeed.
succeeds.
Yep.
And here he goes.
Oh, hey, there really is something really cool down there. I like the idea of this. Yeah.
And you
And-
can make the saving throw again because
He's
he's
still
still
looking at it.
looking. That's a nat 1.
He's gonna burn through another resistance.
Second legendary resistance to resist it.
He's either got
As
four
it
or
goes,
30.
Most of them have 3. So.
This is taking some effort to look.
he turns his back on it. He looks at you laying on the ground. He goes,
So, anything else you want to tell me about this? There's some real big power coming from this water
Mama
here.
did it.
And I'm just like still on the ground. I'm like,
Snapping towards
ugh,
that other door.
there's dirt in my eyes. Ugh. And I like look at him, but my back is turned to the water. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember, man. Let's see what my mates
Make a
tell
deception
me.
check.
Another charisma thing.
Stop lying!
What am I supposed to say?
Run away!
Oh my god.
You want this one?
Yes. Please don't fail me. You're the cool special dice. I never get to use you. I don't like you.
It was almost a nat
It was
20.
almost a nat 20.
And then I'm like, oh, I remember. I think my mates told me not to look at the water. I think so. I think that's what happened.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
Plus?
Nothing.
0. I love the wheezy talk is the best.
He goes, don't quit your day job, because, wow, you ain't good at that. Says, tell you what, you stay right there.
Closes his eyes and jumps, does like a triple backflip and scoosh in the water.
Run.
I stay right there. I stay right there for
It's
a
gonna
second.
take him
My
a
bird is watching from the
As
tunnel,
you get there,
but not looking at the water. Purposely keeping my
It's
bird
gonna
looking
take
at
a
the
long
wall.
time for it to get down
alright.
to the bottom.
That's true, but
I already
you
know
get
what
out
that
of
thing
there-
is. I'm not stupid.
okay. So I'm like right here, right?
Oh yeah, face down.
I'm like right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you said you got it turned.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, so you got turn around.
yeah. So I'm like, and this little gnome dude is just like,
Yep.
And I'm just sitting there like, oh crap, what have I done?
Wasn't the goal to
Well,
get
he's
him
gonna have to try to succeed more wisdom saves.
He's got his eyes closed.
He purposely closed his
Oh,
eyes.
I forgot I told
It's
him
going
that.
to take him a decent amount of time to get to the bottom of that. That's like
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but he's
300
a dragon.
It was
Dragon
It was 150 feet. And he's
Well-
got a 40-foot swim speed.
Dragon have a swim speed?
This one does.
That's
He's
still.
special.
Can he double dash to get further down, or is it that it?
It can dash.
Okay, so it gets down there and
So
it turns in a
I'm going to die.
You might.
So-
what are you doing?
Run.
I'm gonna stay right there. It told me to stay right there. I ain't. Nope. I can't go far
You
enough.
got 30 feet. You
60
dash
feet.
60 feet.
60 feet.
That'll get you over there.
So that gets you into this hallway.
That's turn 1.
Turn 1. It gets there, and it gets there in a turn and a half, and so it gets there, turns around, and comes back up halfway.
Is your dragon a ballista or
Next
just
turn-
It's a ballista.
You get here,
shoot the ceiling, collapse that thing behind you.
and then
Or
it'll
I could,
come down
or I
here.
could fake my death.
and then the turn it gets back up, you're over here.
I feel like
And
I'm
if you
getting really
shoot-
mad,
if you-
though.
It's gonna be not mad no
What's
matter
it
what.
matter?
You lied to it 4 times and it caught on. It's gonna be bad no matter what.
Question. Your dragon's a ballista,
Yeah.
and you can fire at the ceiling and collapse passageways.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Okay.
Fire at the ceiling and let the stones drop into the water.
That won't.
That one?
this won't do much.
Collapse that one. Run out that one. Collapse the entrance. You trap the dragon in that room.
Oh, it'll come out.
It'll break through the room, but if she just goes to there, breaks the ceiling down, she keeps going and breaks another ceiling down, just every once in like after she's done moving.
But in 3
Do you-
turns,
Is it a bonus
you
action?
can get over
Yeah,
to
it's a
us.
bonus action.
So you could run 60 feet, break the wall with your bonus or the ceiling, collapse the ceiling, then move another 60, collapse the ceiling, move another 60, collapse the ceiling.
See, my brain is
Instead
like,
of just staying there, knowing you're going to die.
I mean, he didn't say he was gonna.
He's going to open the box. It's going to explode. It's not going to be scarf in it. And he's like, oh, I want your scarf and kill you.
He's gonna do what I joked about doing and ripping your head off with the scarf.
Okay, I just came up with a really funny idea that would totally lead him to kill me, but it'd be really funny.
You really want to play a different character, don't you?
No, I love playing Thea. It's fun. I get to be chaos. But, so, this is an idea. I'm not doing this. Just like
announcing this is an idea.
yeah, right in the dirt. Sorry, man. I realized that I forgot to turn my laundry on to dry a second time, and then I forgot to turn over my laundry so it can dry properly.
Did I leave the stove on?
Sorry,
Tell
sorry,
me the
man.
fire
I lost the fire on. Actually, what should I do?
So how about you run 60 feet, collapse the ceiling behind you?
And then run 60 feet and collapse the
collapse it
ceiling
again.
behind you. And then run 60 feet and collapse the ceiling behind you. And then we can all leave.
What's better, you get like over there, that 60, you collapse right there. Then you move a little bit more, you collapse it again, right in the middle. And then again.
I just had a really
Like
bloody stupid idea.
Like quite literally, you can get to the hallway.
I'm
in
all for
one
stupid
turn.
ideas.
We know you are.
What's your stupid idea?
What's your stupid idea?
Share with the class.
Mention to the rest of the group that while the dragon is distracted with her, the lair is left unguarded.
Oh, I've been thinking that as soon as she walked out. I was like, tell me you ran back in. Because you heard them leaving the lair. I was like, go, 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 go fill a bag, go.
Well, that'd be metagaming right now.
What's your point? Who?
I mean, I can get down there real quick.
Shall we?
I mean,
Francis
it's
is
like
in here.
Shall we go lighten the,
So,
lighten the lair?
Give me the 30-footer.
okay, now listen.
Where is
What
she?
you guys know, non-metagaming, what you guys know as a group is that she's watching through her crow,
Oh,
and the
30%.
dragon just dove in the water, and Thea's like frozen. In this moment, she says, "Dragon's in the lake." Don't know,
There's the 30 foot.
and that's where you guys are right now. So you guys are at the crater there. Dragon's in the lake. Thea's panicking. You guys are going. This frozen moment in time, as above table, you guys are talking.
So we know that I empty the handy haversack, I turn it upside down.
Okay.
I activate my boots of speed. I can move 120 feet and around.
Okay.
So I'll just run in towards the cave.
Okay, bonus action, I'm going to pull this
Okay.
space back into the
Where's the? Give me the.
Okay.
Here's 60 footer.
And I'm going to dash after him as
You
quick as I
can-
possibly can.
If you go
Make an insight check.
there, you get to that. You go there. You just to there.
I get right there in one turn.
Okay, hang on. Keep that spot marked.
Yeah.
What did I
Here,
say?
I'm just gonna put your mini on
That's
the
a
spot
total
where
of
you
10.
can go.
Total of 10.
That's where you can get to in one turn.
Having the scarf, you know that you just think where you want to be and activate a spell, and you're there. As long as it's within 500 feet.
I know.
So use
Please
that,
use it to help me.
Use that when you're done in the
Okay,
layer,
so-
and then teleport back out.
You're running, you're holding her down?
Yeah. I'm still
Good
saying
sport, I
with,
can take you with me.
with
And I
Out
still
of,
need
out of
to-
layer.
Let's go.
Let's do it out of the layer.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So if I grab onto his arm and start running, it'll put me to half speed, right?
Not if you're carrying him, it would be half speed.
But if I grab him and just start running with him,
you're running with him. You're going to be faster than him because you can't make 120. He can't.
No, I can't. But what I'm saying is, you get there first, start loading stuff up. I come in there, you help you shovel stuff in there, and then
you pop
when
out.
time is up, let's go.
yeah, okay. I run 120 feet.
Okay, so you run 120 feet. Theo, what are you doing?
Are you
We're
escaping?
actually doing this.
This is such an awful idea, but there is potential.
Either we die or we don't die.
This is true.
Are you escaping? Are you running the 60 foot?
It's one of them moments.
The roof?
Catch a ride!
Before I leave, could I have given somebody the party
You'll
fund?
never take me alive. You
Because if I die, I
You
don't.
dump the sack out.
No, the party fund's in a different. It's in my like.
If you want to say you drop that too, sure.
Yeah.
Because
hand
I
it-
don't want to die
You
and
wanna
leave
hand it
them
to-
penniless.
You want to hand it to me
Now
while I'm
listen,
sitting on top of her?
He's causing trouble. You're trying to go Oathbreaker. Killing you would make my life easier. So let's see
Hey.
how this goes.
Would it though? Because my backup character.
I don't know what your back
It's
character is.
broken.
Don't tell me about it now. So let's go.
So
Alright,
I've got
Via,
the,
I need to know what you're doing.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
You've been sitting here this whole time. You're supposed to be figuring it out.
We've given you
I'm
like 5 ideas.
trying.
We've given you a
I'm
good
I'm
idea.
debating
but
between being
my stats
being
are
like, I
working.
still want to be your friend, buddy. Sorry, I forgot about that. Don't kill
Like
me.
that's I got a plus.
And being
10
like,
to
no, no, no,
stats,
no, no.
And my plus to attack.
I
is-
personally vote for playing. Nope, 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 nope.
That's my.
Yeah.
my
As
plus
you
attack
watch
with
through
a bow.
these two companions of yours just go.
Here's the money.
You watch their eyes like go wide,
We have the four
and he
hours.
looks at him. Relinil looks at Wayne and goes, "You think what I'm thinking?" He
Look at
clicks
the
his boots
initiative.
together and just, zoom, and he goes,
Yeah,
"Yeah!"
plus
He goes running after,
7.
back into the mine. As the two of you are like,
If I got my
He
wisdom
throws
up,
the
it'll
money
be a lot
bag at
higher.
me, and I'm like,
"I'm rich."
I'm like, I don't want this.
That's
Okay.
3,000 and a lot.
Okay, just keep it on yours. I mean, I'm sure you'll be back.
All right, Thea, I need an answer.
You need to start running too.
How long would it take me to run all that way?
A turn.
This is from here to here is
60.
6 seconds.
Uh,
One turn to get to here.
I want to activate my gem flight, which I've conveniently forgotten about all this time.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna fly up towards the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
So that unless he looks up, which no one ever does, he won't see me.
Okay, that's fine. So you activate your wings and you run and dash.
Yeah.
Okay, that is. Oh, no,
She's-
is activating your wings an action, a bonus action?
If it's a
Bonus
bonus
action.
don't do
Bonus
it.
action,
Don't do
okay.
it. Don't do it.
Bonus action gem flight, you just take off.
I would
You
have
make it
collapsed
your
the
60
ceiling.
feet.
That blocks an exit for him. So he has to go a long way to get to you.
Or he
Okay.
could just
This is getting.
through.
Okay, so
Sorry if I
in that
caused a
6
TPK.
seconds, Thea goes, ha, wings, shoom.
And
He
I'm
goes,
like
click, click,
flying up
meow,
towards
and
the height.
Relina goes, dibs, and he goes running
And
up
I'm
with
like
him.
I'm
The
as
two of you
flat
stay
into
there
the
like-
ceiling as I possibly can.
Yeah, yeah. You guys, the two of you are like, she's there, huh?
I'm watching.
I'm
Okay.
right there, I'm here.
Okay.
The dragon notices, doesn't he?
There's as you fly out behind you, the flash that you saw coming from the water ceases. As you get to this point, the flashing stops.
Oh, crap.
Next move.
How far can I get?
You can get.
You
all
got
the
that
way up
line.
here. You can
Well,
go.
we go down, don't we?
If you move your book, Alex.
Oh, there is.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't even see
hold
that.
up.
My
Yeah.
book wasn't. Oh yeah, you can
Yeah,
get
I can
right
get
up.
all. I can get all the way.
But
up
we
there.
don't know if any of that is trapped.
She's flying.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'd rather die. I'd
To a
rather
trap
get
than a
damaged
Okay.
than.
So you're gonna fly next.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly all the
You
way
can get it right
over
out.
there.
So point of reference, you know that was trapped, but you flew over it.
Plus
You were
can,
warned that section there was over heavily trapped. You have not traversed that section before because the old man Midris told you, don't go that way. And
But-
you, in this moment, fly over and you see all the traps and stuff. It's like, wow, if I wasn't
Plus,
flying, I'd be dead as a
You can
doornail.
get to here
You
and then
too.
collapse that tunnel. The tunnel entrance.
Oh,
right
You
yeah.
there.
go.
Since
Your
you have
turn.
a bonus action.
You got what, another 120?
Yes. So
How do you have 120?
Boots.
my boots make me double fast,
Okay.
and I dash.
Okay,
so
the
60,
boots actually do double speed.
Yes.
Okay.
So can I, as
That's
I'm
it.
flying,
Says,
as I
as bonus section, Creeper Hill. You
Because
the
if
boots
you
double
collapse
your
here,
walking
then he has
speed,
no choice but
and
to
any
go
creature
If I
has
collapse
disadvantage on
here-
the
I
opportunity.
mean, you can do that
For how
too.
long?
10
yeah, I
minutes.
want to collapse
Okay, so yeah, you're good.
there.
That's
So
smart.
when I get over here, when
So-
I get to where this is, I want to collapse the ceiling right there. Make
Okay.
a cave in.
Make an attack roll.
I'm gonna go to the thing.
Yeah.
For this.
Since I'm not doing anything at the moment.
I'm about ready to crap. Are you kidding me? This is
So
insane.
5, 10,
Where's my
15,
this
20, 25, 30, 35,
Okay,
40,
that's
45,
just
50, 55,
Please, please,
60,
please. Well, it'd be
65,
pretty hard to
70,
not hit
75,
a ceiling.
80,
Please.
85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120.
12.
12. Roll damage. It's a ceiling.
That's fair. Please roll max damage.
6 and a 2, 8.
Take the displaced piece off because he's a thing right now. Right, 8 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
To the
You just,
ceiling.
your ballista just, and it falls falls and it hits the traps that are right there because you're collapsing on the trapped section. As the trap section goes off, the walls crush in, the ceiling falls. That entire area. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
But I was already past it, though.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, that's fair.
That's a pain with a fireball.
Okay, so that's a plus 3. I don't know if I can do this. So,
I'm thinking we can.
I haven't used my
Thank you.
reaction.
Yeah, those aren't supposed to be there anymore.
I haven't used my reaction. I have the flash of
You
genius
got-
thing. It's like,
you're in 60.
when you are another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes a
You're a lot faster
saving
than me
throw.
right
You can
Yeah,
use
the
your
blitz of speed,
reaction to add 4 to the roll. Can I do that since
Yeah.
I can see me? Cool.
I just wish I had it as
reaction
Mars.
free.
I'd be so fast then.
I really won't compare those bridges speed as
Nat
what they
20.
do.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
my-
Total
cut
27.
a quick backflip as the rocks fall down. You can see that as this
If I had my
collapsed, it
20
collapsed
seat,
so
I'd
entirely
be
that you would have been buried from where you were standing. You would have been crushed
just
and
went straight to
just
everybody.
completely covered. But you see
Yeah,
coming as you
because
dive
I
backwards as
cast,
that the rubble
Sword
comes
Fight.
to a stop, still getting on the top of your feet, but not doing any damage. Okay, so she is now with Francis and
My bird flew with
I
her.
can't remember your frickin' third name.
Skysky.
Yeah.
Skysky.
It's not Shysky.
Skysky.
Shyster?
it again.
Okay. Okay, you guys would not be able to tell anything that's happening currently.
My birds flew. Well, should my birds stay or fly?
You should leave.
Did your birds follow her or not?
That's what I'm.
Should they stay or should they go now?
No, I think the one will stay there because I've got
wonder if I could
2
stack this
there
with
with
haste.
me.
You had 3 total.
I doubt
Yeah,
it.
no, it's 4
'Cause-
now.
That would
Ah,
be
this
that
isn't a
would-
spell.
that
Okay.
would-
Yeah, but he
I
killed
see
one
that
of
those.
three
Three
Totals,
totals,
three
one's
times.
dead.
broken.
Yes.
Because then
I
I
have
can move.
4 now.
Okay,
So I've got
200.
3.
you got 2 on, 1 on each shoulder
Yeah.
and 1 out there by the
I
lake.
can get
Yes.
where I'm at right now.
Leave it at that.
Did the one at the lake
Yeah.
follow her back?
No, I think I'm gonna leave it there to watch. Not to watch the water, to watch the wall and see if anybody comes towards the passage after she went through.
Okay, the light from the water ceases.
Yes, but I'm saying to see if anybody, anything,
Okay.
any its.
Okay.
So
Got
I
it.
can warn them, hey, somebody's coming.
Alright, somebody put a D4 where her bird is.
Where's your bird at?
My bird is at the water, right there, the passageway. Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that these guys are going.
They just took off running. They didn't say anything.
Running. Can I have one of the birds follow? Whichever one's the
What's their
slowest.
speed?
60 flying.
60 flying. You can keep up with him if you want to.
All right, then I'll
You
have
keep
one.
up with the guy in the lead.
too.
I'll keep. I have one of the birds
Me too.
follow.
Okay, so as you guys go running,
No, I've still got one with me.
you see a Brelinil. One of her birds just goes shoom, over your shoulder, keeping up with him.
60.
I survived and I made it back to where
Okay.
you are.
I figured.
Third round.
I'm fast.
Is that?
That's my
That
bird.
is.
Oh, that's your
yeah,
bird.
I'm
Alright,
leaving it there to
third
case.
round. Movement. You got another 120.
I've got like 5, 10, 15, 20, then.
Okay, so 100 more feet will put you right at the mouth of the where it opens up higher. As you go running
You're
around
gonna-
in the
you're gonna
spiral.
die.
So pretty much
As
the
you see it
entrance.
opening up, you're right at the entrance to the cavern.
Don't see anything?
What's your range on dark vision, and do you have any light sources?
Got 6. I think it's 60. What would that be? It would be under. No, that's not.
It's under where your passive perception is.
Well,
At least mine is, but that's on the website.
yeah, 60,
See, now it's
60 feet of dark.
now because
60
y'all
feet
are
dark vision?
robbing
Yes.
him. It makes
You
it seem
see-
like I was deliberately trying to draw
Because
him
it's
away
dark
from his
vision, there's
lair.
no source of light. You don't actually see clearly.
Because
but you do see
y'all are robbing him, it makes it seem
what looks
like I
like
did this on
mounds of
purpose
sand.
as, like,
you see the
a-
coinage,
like a
but you can't
massive
see that it's
plan.
coinage. You just see mounds
Oh.
of gray shapes in the darkness.
Do I got a bonus action?
All right, so that puts you where you are, Relinil. Where are you after the third round of movement?
Well, I didn't move on the first round either. Or, well, I forgot to move on the first round. So
You moved a total of 180 feet at this point because you're at 60 per. This is
Okay,
3 rounds,
so-
total of 180.
Okay, so
So from here, you have 180 feet of movement.
Would it?
You were
What
like
does
Yeah, I
it take
started
for me
off
to
one
light a
right here.
torch?
Okay,
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
what does it
5,
take for me to
10,
light a torch?
15, 20,
bonus action.
25,
I got a bonus
30,
action.
35,
And you get to the entrance, you see these mounds of gray, and you just go, the torch, and you see the light glittering off of mounds of coins, treasure chests, you see swords, shields, suits of armor, you see staves sticking up out of the gold, you see piles of books, and you see
Here's a 60.
that's so
immense
tempting.
hoard of treasure.
The books are so tempting because they could be really, really broken books.
Yeah,
No,
but
Yeah,
It's in
but
this
we
room.
can buy
Gotta
really,
go
really
further.
broken books with a lot of money.
160,
these books are like $50,000 a pop.
170, 175, 180.
I mean, you can grab a couple.
I'm right
lines.
there.
Okay,
Oh, I got an entire handy
So-
haversack.
Oh, nice.
That's
he
empty.
strikes that up. Your bird is essentially flying over his head, so you guys see these mounds of treasure.
3 rounds worth of movement. I only moved 1 round, so yeah, that's all.
Your
3 rounds.
bird sees as the water explodes as this what looks like a little gnomish guy comes exploding out of the water, treasure chest under his arm, and you see him look,
Because he's so small.
and you see him look, and he looks. As he sees your bird, he goes, "Insolence. They dare.
like
They will pay!" I need your bird to make a dex save.
Like mine, he like knows we're here.
Actually, it's dex save versus half damage. Even if you pass it, your bird's still
And
completely
Thea's
bloated.
just like, oh crap, oh crap, oh
Like,
crap.
so for it.
I should have left a note that said that literally
7.
was just sorry. I think I left
That
the
is a
fire running.
6.
6. Okay. I'm not gonna roll the damage, but you see this stream of acid. The little gnomish guy just goes, "Insolence, you will pay!" And like this huge,
Well, you
like
gotta get back. Get over
3
there
times
quick.
the size of its head comes out of its mouth and just.
I
Alright,
saw
I'm gonna start
my-
shoveling.
Is it like 60-foot cone sized?
It's a line.
So-
It's
I forgot that.
10 feet wide
Oh, yeah.
by
You can
120
do
feet
lines.
long.
You can do
I
that.
thought
forget the
it
dude's
was-
lines.
I think it's 120 feet. Yeah, no, not all dragons do come.
Yeah.
I
I
pop my
always forget
vision
that.
to my other owl, and I start dive bombing Wayne.
I was wrong about that, but still. Your
Something's
bird takes
going on.
12d8 acid damage.
That there's something happening.
Yeah. My owl starts dive bombing him, so he'll go hurry up. Something's going
Okay.
on.
So it jumps up, it sprays your bird melts,
I
and as
switch
your
vision.
bird is melting, you see it go. And as the last little bits of vision fade from the bird, you watch it go.
Oh yeah, dive bombing
And
him.
you see it just go dashing, disappearing through the hallways.
I go to the other bird and dive bomb.
Okay, 4th round. What are you guys doing?
I didn't do anything in the 3rd.
No, you're just there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have done something.
Do you want to do something?
Is there something you can do?
Keep running.
I mean, you're not
Crawl
wrong.
up the wall.
If you
yeah.
want to.
Well, everyone else is running and leaving her behind. Now she's like, no,
That's her
screw
own
you
fault.
guys.
That's her own fault. She's the one who.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Black
completely
Dragon.
fair for her to turn that around and just be like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
you
no.
guys wait
so,
here
like,
for them.
someone has
for
to
sure.
stand on the pressure plate, right?
That's what we've been told.
So I dumped the handy haversack.
You had dumped it, yes.
I walk over. So is there a pile of gold next to an armor set? Full plate armor? Specifically.
Oh my goodness.
There's gonna be more vortex armor.
I'll
There's
take
just
it.
another set of
Roll
vortex.
d20.
Oh, that would be great.
It falls off of his body
19.
onto an armor set.
19. Looking around, you see probably a dozen sets of armor. You see mounds of gold, piles of books. You see swords, staves, robes.
The
They
coolest
are-
looking.
Okay, so you just go, you're like, so you're looking specifically to go to armor.
That has gold near it.
There's gold near everything.
Then yes.
Basically, you have mountains of gold with items stuck in the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like, pretty, and you just go running over, and you see this large set of full plate mail armor. It is larger than you.
Just
It will not
dump
fit in
the
the
bag
bag. It
over
is
it.
going to be immensely heavy, but it's there. There's a couple of swords, a really sick-looking dagger sitting there next to it.
If I hold it
Giant pile of gold.
and he dimensioned doors, will it not go with us?
Depends on how well you're holding it.
So,
Alright.
for my my escape in the third round, can I have my dragon sit on the pressure plate and just?
Dragon not heavy enough.
No, we've been told it's a person that's staying on.
I don't know. Are there any conveniently placed corpses?
No.
Not yet.
Well, crap.
Not yet.
With the
There's
way
an answer.
Wow.
With the way these are going, I mean, the fastest one wins. The fastest one lives.
And that's not me.
So was I able to
It's
get
not me
to the
really.
armor with my
I
60
mean,
foot?
I got 40 foot. That's about it.
No,
Faster
no,
than I
it's
am.
going to take your movement and your action to get to the piles of gold are towards the back of this chamber. There are pools of acid in between you and it, large pools. If you guys really want, I can pull the map.
So, if I sit my dragon on this thing and I see that it's not heavy enough, can I like estimate how much weight I would have to put on it to make it heavy enough?
Yeah, your weight.
The weight of an
me.
average dragonborn.
Oh.
But yeah, if you want, I can pull the map to give you a visual. But you're looking at roughly 90 to 100-ish
See,
feet
this is
to
where
get
I
to the
need
pile of
Gene.
gold.
Okay.
Because Gene could just.
So nothing I can do with bonus action?
I doubt it. But what do you
He's
have for
free
bonus
now,
actions?
though.
I'm just
Okay.
asking if I could. I don't
Oh.
have anything.
Yeah, no. If you go running over and you're like, you get there and you're like, beautiful armor, piles of gold, some weapons. There's a staff. There's some books right there. You're like, and that's your movement. Another 60 feet for you is going to put you halfway down the hall. Well, it's going to put you, yeah, about halfway down the hall. You're curving to the left.
I'm still at a full sprint.
Yep, you are still at full sprint. Okay. For the dragon.
So can
Yes.
can I get you to stand on the pressure plate?
Once I mean, I'm still
mean-
laying on top of Skysky, keeping Skysky from running in after the.
Man, I don't think you have to do that anymore.
I'll just drag Skysky's body over and lay it on top of the plate and just sit on top of the plate with Skysky's body.
Okay.
I fly through.
Do you resist?
I'm being extra cautious. Last time you dived into the pool.
Well, you're flying. Why do you need the pressure plate?
Because I don't know what happens if the pressure plate isn't pushed, and I don't want to find out.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
that's
dude,
if somebody's walking.
last time your bird went away and you still
I
dived
don't
in.
know that.
Yeah, but like I can't see the water anymore, man.
Like last time you couldn't
I
either.
don't see it with my eyes either, dude, because my eyes aren't at the water.
While they're arguing about this, can I just use my action and
Because they're here with
my
me,
movement to just
so-
dash through? Well, still flying.
And if you
close
want
to the
me
ceiling,
to
just
sit here, that's fine. But
out.
like, get
Yeah.
off, dude.
Okay.
You're
Did you guys
heavy.
actually go to the pressure plate?
Oh, I picked Skysky up.
Yeah, but I was seeing if Skysky.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Okay, you're with it and you're on. Okay.
I'm talking as he's doing it.
So, okay, so you guys, so you see Fia go over and like start to flap her wings hard to go through, and you're like, nah, and you go over and you get on the pressure plate. I need you to both roll me athletics or acrobatics checks, whichever one you want.
You're a paladin.
Athletics, please.
You're dashing out as they're getting to the plate. Do you go
Death
out
domain.
before they get on the plate?
You're evil.
No, I'll wait long enough for them to get on the plate.
You're
and
about to
then,
be.
Okay, you're making that a conscious
We're
decision.
both about to be dead.
True.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
I don't
gonna
want to
get
see
here
what happens if they're
before-
not on the
Okay.
pressure plate.
All right, then don't worry about the rolls.
I'm guessing
Okay.
it casts
Is this yours?
a little.
No,
Dimension door of its own.
I think.
No, I think
So if it was Dimension Door, it'd be sitting there on the pile of gold when he walked up to
might
it.
It was.
be
It
his.
was. Your, it was the. It was the
It might
bird.
be his.
Oh, the birds is scared.
Okay, so pressure plate clicks, you just out the entrance.
And
Alright.
that was me trying to do something for the third round. What round are we
We're
on?
on round 4.
Can I just keep going?
Yeah, you just keep going.
Cool. That means I'm
In
what?
4 or 5 more rounds, we'll be at the village. Alright,
And the village won't be
You're
there.
in my hand.
give it a minute. Alright, so you guys dash out of there. Okay, so next round. You're standing there at the piles of treasure. Relino, you're running up. For your next 60, he's going to put you 10 feet into the main entrance, and you see him with the torch sparked, a raven over his head that's swooping at him, pecking at him, and he's looking at the money, just going, huh. What are you doing?
Open the haversack.
Okay.
And it just scoops. Yeah.
All right, you're just gonna do a big scoop. All right, roll me percentile.
Yes.
Please get some rare metals in that too.
30.
30.
Wow.
Okay.
I rolled a 0, 0, 1, and a 3 on the other.
0, 0 on one, and a 3 on the other. That's a 3.
3.
Oh,
If you roll double 0 and a 3,
that's 3. Yeah,
that's
okay.
a
3.
That's 3.
I rolled 3.
Or 300.
Okay.
Depends on which way you move the die.
You're gonna get like 3 gold.
It's 300 copper pieces.
So you just take this and you just drag it across the top. Instead of going to the bottom edge and trying to like make a scoop out of it, you drag it across the top, and all the loose coins on the top are skittering into it as you just do this full, and you see coins just cascading into it. As you complete the swipe, as you stand it up, this is your action, by the way. As you stand up, it is so full that coins are now falling out of it because they are stacked over the top of it.
It's a dimensional plane, though.
It still has a actual space.
It's 120 pounds.
The haversack has a specific dimension. It's bigger on the inside on the outside, but you can still overstack it.
Yep.
It's like the bag of folding has like
So
500
what you're saying
square
is you
feet or
just scooped
something
up
like that.
120 pounds worth of gold.
Yes.
Jesus.
What the 3?
Backpack has a single point and 2 side pouches.
Well, you just filled the main pouch with 100. You said 120 pounds, right?
Yep,
Okay.
120 pounds.
10 coins is a pound.
1,200 coins? Yes.
I don't know.
10 coins is a pound?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright,
So
let
it'd
me
be
do
10
the, I'm gonna do
times
the math.
120, so that would be 1,200.
Yeah.
Yes, you just
400.
scooped up 1,200 pieces of coinage.
I mean, whatever they are is whatever they
How
are.
much it counts out to be? Well, I'll tell you that here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
so that was your
tried
action, is
long
you just scoop this up, and you watch him scoop it. As he stands it up, coins are falling out the top, and you're just like,
So can I, with my movement, can I start walking back towards them?
You're just taking the coin and walking back?
Well, the bird's pecking me that something's going on.
You're aware of something, but it can't
Pay
talk.
attention to the
So
bird.
something is a dragon.
How much time do you think you have?
Not enough.
Not very fast. Not a lot. Because she said she was worry pecking. And worry pecking means bad.
Okay. In between me and him, do I see any sets of like chainmail or scale mail armor?
In between you and him, there's pools of acid. He's at the treasure.
That's enough. Okay.
Like laying on the floor between you and him, no. Like he is run across, dipping between pools of acid, and he is at the mounds of treasure. There's no treasure between you and him. He is at the treasure.
Okay.
So
We are
within my
so
60 feet,
screwed
is
that
there
dragon
a
uses
set of
that
armor that is
scroll.
my size-ish, like a human
Yeah.
size?
Oh,
Or
Make a perception.
But it would kill him too.
Oh,
Or investigation, whichever one you want.
definitely
So-
perception.
It's a question of whether or not this dragon
It
is
was
willing
nice
to
having a
use
friend
it
that I
and
could
kill
flank
himself.
with.
16?
16. 16 is actually pretty good. Looking to your right, about 40 feet to your right, sticking out of a half buried in coin, you see another suit of full plate mail armor that looks to be about your size and has a strange fiery glow to it.
Can I run to it?
With
60
your
feet?
movement on, because you use your action with your 60 feet, yeah, you run over and you're like, huh, and you're standing over it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for that round,
Yeah.
because you've already used your action. Okay, round 5. Another 60 feet will put you.
I run towards him.
Okay, running towards him, you're going to, at your 60 feet, because where he is and where you started, you were about 20 feet inside the entrance.
Yeah.
So your 60 feet is going to take you
80
to
feet
the 80-foot mark, and it's right at 120. So you're 40 feet away from where he is currently. And,
So I can get to you if he doesn't come in here and
okay,
Wreck us.
both kill both of us.
okay. So I need to make a couple rolls here. Okay. Okay. Percentile.
You came up with the idea, Nick. If we die, it's both our fault because I consented, but
Yeah.
Put the seed in
You're
there.
here of your own volition.
You
Okay.
put the seed in.
It's the corpse collector all over again.
It really is.
A little bit, yeah.
I have a habit of
Am I
doing
being
this.
methodical, or are you guys just being that dumb?
No, we're
Is this
dumb.
just me?
Oh yeah, no, my
No,
Thea's
no.
an idiot.
I have impulse control issues.
There's 2 agents of chaos, and I'm a rookie of chaos.
Okay, so you're 40 feet from him. Behind you,
I really should have been a rogue.
you make a perception check for me, since you're closest to the entrance.
You're gonna hear a no.
Please roll in that one. Please let me have
Oh, that
this.
would be so funny.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Can I guide myself?
You want to use your action for that?
No.
No, because you dashed.
19.
Good enough. Okay. Behind you, you hear.
Damn.
You hear.
Language.
As you hear tiny footsteps become large, ground-shaking footsteps. As behind you, you hear, "You better not be in my lair." As is this pitter-patter to stomping, the ground
You
is
need to
shaking
respond
underneath
with "This
you.
is my lair."
As you hear that
left it.
screaming echoing
No.
through the tunnel behind you.
Well, he wants to kill
You
you
don't know
anyway.
how close. You can roll
The
back
thing
there.
is, if
But
I
you
could
know
get
that
to him before
little
it
just
gets
became
here,
big
we
and
know
it's
we're
coming
here.
hard. Next round.
So
Wait, so I didn't move that round.
Yeah,
What
well,
did
we
you
know
said
where
you were
you're
continuing
going.
off, right?
You're gone.
You
Slut,
picked up
where
your
am
arrow,
I?
that's right.
Exactly.
You are.
You are 100 feet outside the mouth of the cave, headed up towards
Is there
the.
any place I can hide?
Yeah, there's a whole jungle.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, you dive into the jungle. Okay, so next round, you're standing there in front of this plate mail armor and still mounds of coins and daggers and such. Daggers, swords,
What will it
staves.
take for me to get this armor?
It's
Action?
half buried, so you're going to have to use your action to make an athletics check to grab it and rip it out of the coinage.
No, that would be good to have a
God, this is wrong.
balance of strength.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No.
Well,
11.
11.
Listen.
Your next character is gonna be like, hey, I like your gauntlets, cause, oh boy. Alright, so an 11 on your athletics?
Yes.
Okay, so you reach down, you grab this, and you just pull as hard as you can. Pulling, it starts to come up out of the coinage, but it's not enough for you to free it entirely.
My
Just
second
leave it.
attack.
just leave it.
Leave it.
This is a
Survive.
grapple check.
It is about halfway up out of it, and you're like, I've almost got it, and as you're holding it, you feel this immense magical force running up your arms as you're holding this thing and feeling its power running through you. You're like, oh yeah, this is the good stuff. What are you doing? You're 40 feet from him.
Well, I still got my 60 feet, right?
You have nothing while you're holding this armor. You're technically grappled to the armor, and the armor is stuck.
Can I use my bonus action to pull again?
No, not really.
At disadvantage?
No, not really. You got it. You pull it about halfway up out. You just roll high enough to get it all the way out. If you want this, you're going to have to stand another turn.
Don't do it.
Can you-
Choose
Well, maybe
life.
another turn.
Can you
It's
reaction-
Relynel's turn. You're 40 feet away.
Can
Oh,
you-
no, because you get there, you have to use your action, so you won't be able to help the pull.
Can you
Choose
reaction
surviving.
dimension door?
No.
This is not a bonus action either.
Yeah.
Action.
So, yeah, to get to him, you're going to have to move 30 and then dash 10 more to get to him.
I'm not Thea. I leave the armor. I go my 60 feet to him.
Okay. So you get the armor halfway up out of it, and you just say, nope, can't, let it go, and
I
sprint
go-
back over. He's running towards you. He stops 10 feet from you, and he
So-
can use his action to be at you, but
Well, if he's using his movement to come to me.
Could I
then you
grab-
have whatever you want to do.
Could I?
I'm saying in this moment, he is 40 feet from you. As you grab the armor and pull, it's halfway out. You look back. He is 40 feet from you. You have 60 feet of movement, but he hasn't moved yet at all.
Can I move to him where he's 10 feet from me, then pull him to the armor, and tell him to pull the armor?
Then I won't be able to use Dimension Door.
Okay,
That's a good
so
point.
you're going to move 40 feet to him, grab him, move 10 feet back, That lets him move 30 feet to the armor, not having used his action.
Please don't choose a set of armor.
Could
Right.
I have?
Survival.
Could I have done, since he was already coming at me? Could I wait for him to help me pull?
I mean, you can, but he has to get there with an action available. He doesn't have the action. He has to dash to get to the armor.
But I got 60 feet of movement.
Right.
So wait for him to come towards me before I start pulling for him to help me pull it out.
You already tried to pull, so we're not going to play that. But he still wouldn't be able to get there. He wouldn't be able to use his action to help you because he has to use his action to dash to get to you. If you in this situation, the best you're going to do is run to him, grab him, pull him, and then he uses his normal movement to walk up to where the armor is. And he hasn't used his action yet, so he can then pull the armor.
With the amount of corners we just over, you should be able to find it right
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want a chance for him to pull the armor, that's about the only way you're going to get it.
But this is magic. We can't
We
afford
You guys
anything
discuss this for a
other than
second.
magic.
I am sweating really hard, so I need to go turn the air down a little bit. While you guys discuss how you want to handle this.
I'm just
You
hiding.
literally just said, I'm not Thea, I'll let it go.
Yeah, but then he said that he ran towards me.
I say we get out of Dodge.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, look, just, I know it's great
Leave.
magical armor, but
You don't get to say anything.
I left.
After attracting
After bringing it down
I made a
on us.
friend.
if
You
you're
made an
delusional
enemy.
enough to think it's a friend, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Famous last
no.
words.
it's going to be funny when I
It's going
when I
to
rip
be here
your head off.
within this turn.
Oh yeah. So if we're here, we're dead.
Can't
The question is,
clean my glass
does it have to
leg,
use his
short
action
sleeves.
to
Thank you.
get here?
I don't
can it
know.
just
I don't want
walk
to find
here?
out. I don't want to find out.
You don't see the dragon. You know it's there. You heard it coming.
And I feel the ground shaking.
But for all you know, it's just past the acid at the door, or it's 10 feet out of sight behind you. You don't know.
Crinkle.
Just tell.
But you are, like I said, you got 60 feet of movement. You got 40 feet between you and him. And you
He's-
haven't done anything yet.
He's gonna come towards me,
Okay?
where I'll have my action available when I get to him. And I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna hit Dimension Door and teleport us both out of the mine.
Okay.
Yeah, out the entrance that I presume they went
I was
out.
at the 500 feet, you could probably teleport yourselves almost to the village.
I teleport us as close to the village as we can get.
You haven't
Okay.
been there before.
Oh, yeah,
he's
you've
been
never
out.
been there.
No, he's been out.
No.
he hasn't.
Yeah, we've been.
He
we've
came
been
from
out.
in here.
Yes, but
Oh, no, that's right. You guys
we've been
left
out
take a
to
long
the
rest.
village.
You went to the village, took a long rest, and came back.
We went to get a long rest because me
Oh
and
yeah, because
Zima
you
went
two
to go
idiots
get,
went and got the people.
yeah, and brought them back.
The
and
people
I-
that say don't split the party, split the party.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I teleport us as close to the village as possible.
Okay, so you just give up on the armor. You just run it over,
Right.
you grab him, and just boop.
I would stay closer to them so we could tell them. Well, Zima saw us
I
teleport,
saw you pop out.
so she would be like, "Let's go."
Oh, you're watching through your bird?
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bird's
Yeah.
pecking him on the head this entire time.
Yeah,
That's
and,
why
and
I
then
said,
suddenly
let's
there's
go.
just go, and we're gone.
Okay. You sure?
I'm not the kid, so
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not about to. We're not
I'm
two
just
manning
saying,
a dragon.
there's like 150,000 gold here, and God knows how many different kinds of items and books and stuff.
Yes.
And you guys are like, one scoop of the gold, we're gone.
But now we know what's here.
Yeah, and you get to live, which is a good choice, I think.
We can come back later when we're strong enough to kill an adult black dragon.
Possible.
and we make this our lair.
What are you doing in my lair? Our
It's
lair.
mine now.
Our lair. Later.
Communism.
Okay.
So would that give us the lair
Our
actions?
lair.
We have to make the lair actions.
But thanks for playing.
Yeah.
I had
Let
to
me
try.
create a bunch of traps and be the lair action.
I would have been so happy if I rolled to see if there was a freaking horde mimic, the gold monster from the tower.
Oh.
I rolled to see if one of them was there, and the dice said no. I was like, oh, come on! That would have been cool.
No, that would have been because Zantorn's not here to absorb the hits.
Yeah, I know.
Absorb.
All
You
right,
gotta
so
obliterate.
How far was the dragon?
I got back up and
Oh,
then
he was
carved
just
off a
before.
thord of its health.
Oh, he was just at the door?
yeah, they had another turn
Oh,
before he
damn.
got there. It would have been,
Dang.
but no. So they just
We made the good choice.
no. You
Yeah,
took
no,
the
you guys-
safe choice.
Yeah, like
That's a good
Respect.
choice.
Because the 120 fly speed, because it would have down around, it might have gotten its breath weapon at you right before you guys vanished.
I might live one.
Might have.
Have I done something this turn yet?
You hit.
you're full. Yeah, you
Yeah,
hit.
you
Oh.
hit.
Do I still have my action?
It's an action to
It's
hide.
an action to hide.
Oh, never
Not a
mind.
rogue.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's an action to hide.
So
Trust me, I know that one.
you
That's
drop
what
the armor, you run over, he grabs you,
Bonus action.
pop, and
Skyski.
Now
Skyski.
the kid can get to the ground. We teleport
Skyski,
back to
your
the
bird
armor,
is like peck,
rip
peck,
it
peck,
out,
peck, peck,
and then
peck,
teleport
nothing.
us back out.
As
I
you
can
hear
only
this,
teleport once a day.
No, I'm saying if you get
as this is pop,
as like an
and
actual
they
spell.
vanish.
Oh, yeah?
Or like if I get it.
Yeah.
What's the ceiling of this room look like?
The ceiling of this room?
So
Cavern.
that's our cheat
Oh,
right
it's about 120
Pop
feet,
in,
140 feet
back
high
Back
with
out before it
stalactites.
stop us.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
rob it from underneath
My
its
bird's
own
gonna
nose.
go all the way up to the top.
Oh, man, that would
Find
be
a
great.
stalactite to kind of perch on the side of, watch it down.
Eventually, you would figure out
As
that
soon
there
as
was
I
some
see
of
the
them
dragon
500
come
feet though.
into this room,
Yeah,
Go.
well, it's gonna take a moment.
I'll
Okay.
drop the spell.
It's gonna take him a bit
Okay.
to. 'cause
So,
he can't fly
they
like that. His
vanish.
wings aren't big enough.
And
Or his wings are too big.
about 2 rounds later, one round you hear the tum, 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 and the dragon like emerges from the edge of it and looks in and looks around and goes, yeah! As you see that there's a little chest, this teeny tiny chest compared to this dragon, tucked up underneath like in its armpit, and it just
In this,
and then it stops and looks, and you see it stop and focus on the one pile and it goes, there's missing.
My bird.
Those bastards will
Language.
pay. I know her scent. The hunt is on.
In this particular round you're talking about, can I use my platinum scarf
2.
to heal myself?
Sure. As you hear, so I need you guys to each roll me a d20.
I'd deactivate my
Does that include
boots of
me?
haste.
Or
No,
boost
just
the
you.
cheek.
Okay.
Any modifier?
No, just funsies.
2.
Two.
Wow, I'm really happy.
Both of you.
I'm really happy. I rolled 10 d4 for this healing, and I only rolled 1-1.
That's good.
Oh,
I rolled
wow.
5 too.
Okay.
So, you know,
It knows our
could be worse. Could be worse. That's 20,
You teleport.
24.
Smell like sweat.
Thea,
Acid.
you pull one of the scales off,
Oh, yeah.
and you heal.
Oh,
And
the
as the
teleport.
healing effect hits you, directly behind you here, as the two of them right behind you.
Don't start again.
I just turn around like,
We're
don't you
done.
know where I am, you
Put
fools.
them up here.
I'm trying to survive.
Cassius is always a problem.
Also,
You're not
glad-
going to survive.
Glad y'all are alive, mates. I'm gonna find a
He
new
just
hiding
punch her,
spot
punching
because
her.
he's
I'm
gonna
not
come
stabbing.
kill me.
I'm not punching. I'm stabbing.
Mate, listen, I tried. Besides, you
Guess what?
you probably
You're
would-
broke.
We
Are we
succeeded.
going?
You're broke.
Well, man.
Actually, I have more money.
I'm waiting on
You
you to
don't.
tell me.
Francis and
Oh my
Skyski,
How much you got?
as you're laying there on this pressure plate, the whole
Or I got
of the
3,100.
entire mine shakes and rumbles. Stones fall from the ceiling as you hear this echoing roar that is so loud that is literally shaking the mountain. And you just hear, no!
Did
Question.
We need to.
grab on.
We need to run.
Need to, like, get
What we did with the.
Okay,
With the
I'm already
Remember
holding
that?
you.
Run into town. Everyone needs to leave town
Yes,
again.
But I don't think it's gonna work with the dragon.
just really hacked off a black dragon.
It's better than not doing anything. No, I'm not talking about trapping it.
500 feet
I'm
towards
talking about
the village.
rubbing ourselves
You're
against
gonna
the leaves and stuff to center.
So you're sitting on
Wow.
top of Skyski, and Skyski goes, "Nah, man, we gotta go." And you're like, "What do you mean?" And then you just pop out of existence.
So,
Well, you dimensional?
question. How far away is it
Dimension
to
going
the
back.
little hole where the kid drops the stuff?
Like,
So never went down to Dragon's Lair.
From where you
But she saw
are, it's probably
Through her
about
I did.
400 or 500
true.
feet
What we're saying
diagonal
is if I
over
got
and then
into
up the
door-
side of the mountain.
he would dimension doors down there.
Oh,
get
I still
screwed
have
up
my
to go.
wings, right?
Then our dimension doors back out.
I still have my wings, right? It's been less than a minute.
It's been right at a minute. You have like
What?
1 round left.
I want to start making my way through that hole.
Armor.
It's the
Right,
stupidest
right.
place to
Yoink!
hide, which is exactly why I'm
Right.
going to go there, because there's no way he thinks I'm that stupid. Actually, he probably does.
What?
I'm going to go.
What?
I'm going to go hide from
So
the dragon in the
Thea
hole.
tells you that you can hide at the chute that leads to the dragon's lair. It's the last place to think to look.
because it thinks no one could possibly
We're
be that
500
stupid.
feet towards the village.
Okay, so from where
That's
you
exactly
guys
what's gonna come
are,
out of.
so from where you guys are,
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
You're willing to take.
okay, so
anything.
as Thea says
You
this
might
to
as well
these
start
two,
rolling a character up.
about 120 feet up the path, you both just poof, poof, and land, and you guys both see behind her, because you guys landed behind her and you're looking, so you see the two of them just poof, with him sitting on her back as they plop onto the path 120 feet up the path towards the village.
I immediately get up and help Stacy up. I pick
I was
Stacy
about
up.
to say,
I want to
thought-
start
Thank you,
masking my
man.
scent with
I
brush.
appreciate it. Stop.
Say,
Okay,
What I did with the owlbear and
Yeah.
the orc lord.
yeah, make survival checks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Or
start.
nature.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna
Mask our
start
scent with,
headed
like-
for the hole.
Rub up against a tree or a
Is-
bush.
I'll go with survival on that one.
You know?
Because I actually have a
It
modifier.
should work.
What was survival?
Yeah.
Me too. No, I don't.
Roll around in the mud for a while.
I got 4.
7.
Oh, I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do that too.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Nat 20!
That brings me to a
Nat
10.
20!
Alright, 10 for you. and
23 with a nat 20.
23. Okay. So you're
This
like
never
you
smells
like
you
grab a
before
couple
day
of
in
leaves
this life.
and you're like,
I've
leaf
done this before.
Here, leaf there.
We
And
don't
you
have
look-
these strange things in the Underdark.
You look over at Wayne and he's like grabbed a branch, ripped it off. He's got mud that he's like caking on himself and rubbing and tying branches to himself. And you're like, I've got this. Whoa.
You're missing!
He just comes over like, no, he's just smothering you with mud and dirt.
Ah, no! God, no! Do you want to die to a dragon?
So
No.
you know in
Then suck it up.
the Predator movies when
Get to the
Arnold-
chopper.
Get to the
he,
chopper.
he to get rid of the heat, the thermal vision. He just like rubs himself in a light layer of mud.
Oh, he
That-
caked himself in mud.
I'm
He
also
does.
don't have any
It's
clothes
not that
on.
thick layer.
No, literally, if you want to defeat thermal night vision or thermal vision, you literally only have to rub a very light layer of mud on yourself. Like, then there's actual video proof of a dude walking out into like a muddy pit to start like doing it, and as he was walking out, just the mud splattering up onto his pants was deleting his pants from the vision. And you literally don't need much mud at all.
Alright, so these two are covering themselves in dirt, mud, and sticks. This one says that she's gonna go up the mountain and hide in the hole. What are you two doing?
Do we see them? Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
Do we see them?
You see us.
rubbing mud on themselves.
Yep.
Well, it never smelled us. I don't think we need to worry about it. Plus, I don't think I can mask my scent like that. I'm just smelly, so I don't think it's gonna work.
Not doing
Plus, I'm
that.
not putting mud in my fur. That's
Okay,
it's hard
so
to
what
get out.
are you doing then?
We're walking towards the village, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so you guys go walking towards the village. You two are covering yourselves in mud.
We're
Thea, are you gonna separate from all?
innocent, dude. We're just out taking
That's
a
a really
lovely
bad
morning
idea,
walk,
isn't it?
man.
Yes.
It's a really good idea for us to survive.
I'll do what they're doing and then be like, I really want to go to the hole. This is probably a better idea not to get away from all these people.
It probably thinks that was a deliberate setup and you were the decoy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, when I just wanted to be his friend.
So, do I do this at super speed? Because I'm really fast.
You said you deactivated your move set.
Yeah.
I reactivate.
It's only your
I
movement.
need to make a survival check, right?
I am a movement.
Yes, make a survival check if you're covering yourself in dirt and mud. And then I need to have a... I was going to do a group stealth check, but I guess not. I mean, you guys are doing things that are very different from each other, so I'm not sure how to...
That's because we're like completely
20.
innocent, man.
Dirty 20, okay.
We were out looking for blueberries,
Okay,
man.
so you two go walking up to the
And
thing. You guys
mushrooms.
cover yourselves in dirt, leaves, mud, and then do what?
Hi.
Yeah.
That.
I've never seen
So
these words
you cover
before
yourself in
a day
dirt,
my
leaves, and
life. I
mud,
don't
and
know
you're
who
now
they
with
are.
them.
Yeah, I'll.
Okay,
Yeah,
I need
I'll.
the three
I
of
guess
you to
I'll
make
hide
stealth
with them.
checks.
Oh.
You rolled good enough, so with advantage.
Guidance.
So straight roll.
I
Hallelujah.
get advantage for once.
Yeah, because you're not wearing any armor.
Yeah, and I'm a straight roll.
Please, please, please.
Because I am wearing armor.
Please, please, please.
I also cast guidance.
I hate you.
You guys have
11.
It's a succeed.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, nat 20 and a 4. So I
Nice.
got 27 total, maximum.
Okay.
I got 11.
Plus
I am one with the landscape.
19.
19.
Hey, that's
Wow,
three
I really am
successes.
gonna die.
Technically 4
You,
successes.
you remember that?
actually.
You remember that dude with the camouflage in
So yours
Hunger
wasn't
Games?
at 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
success.
I become a tree.
success, a double success. So technically 4 successes.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So
I'm not 20 for you, not 20 for us.
I don't want to spend
That's
this
right.
money.
Yeah, you don't want to step on that.
okay,
That's a metal D4.
guys, I'm gonna tell you this straight.
Oh, let me get my stuff out the way.
Dragon is rolling with disadvantage to find you. It has a plus 11 to its perception.
Holy cow.
Oh crap!
You all succeeded. So we're looking at a total of 27 for you, 19 for him, and 11. But with the natural 20, it's going to pull it up a little bit. So we're going to be looking at a 23.
So it has to
Okay.
roll
Plus
a
11?
12 or
That's
lower.
roll 12.
11 or lower.
It's rolling
At disadvantage.
It's got a There's a 12
And a 19.
That it hits a 23.
So it hits a 23. Okay.
It barely succeeds.
Alright, so you guys get to the village. There's a crash, boom,
I thought you guys were hiding in the
rumble
We are.
as
Yeah.
the dragon comes out the
You guys
main
are hiding in the
entrance
woods, right?
without hitting the pressure plate. The front entrance collapses
I knew it.
and hits the dragon.
It was actually trapped.
I
thought it was just BS the
no,
whole time.
I was not lying.
That's why I didn't
The
want to go through
dragon's
it.
not been to the surface.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I just thought it was BS the whole time.
No.
I'm like, oh,
No.
You have to do this, or you know the trap would go off.
So, dex save for the dragon.
Fail.
That's
It
got one-
fails,
that's
but
got
it's
one.
going to take it because it's not going to use its last legendary.
I was gonna say it's got one more.
So
left.
it is going to take the damage. Give me a minute because this is going to...
Is it worth it after this?
Are you gonna tell us how much damage it is?
He's got to do it first.
42 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Tis but a scratch on him.
Tis but a
Dog's
flesh
black
wound.
dragon.
Yeah.
Even on me, that's only a flesh wound.
60-12.
That's half yourself.
Like
That's
raging. That's a flesh wound.
I would be out. I still have 33 because I didn't actually take any hit dice. Wait, no, I don't. I
Um,
wouldn't be out. I have 57 now.
Give me a perception check from you Heidies. Or Hiders, that is.
Perception.
Yep, perception check from the
What's your
Hiders.
plus?
Guidance.
What's your plus?
Can someone
6.
give me guidance, please? I have a +2.
No.
Okay.
No.
On that one.
14.
19.
19, okay. Miller, you're the only one that can see clearly enough.
Basically.
As the black dragon emerges from the front, you see the walls collapsing. You see rocks that up above that you didn't notice before shake loose, fall down, and just. And you see the dragon, and it like shrugs, and the boulders fall off its back. You see that it's bludgeoned, a couple of scales knocked off, and you can see that it just. Never, not enough. That's just got my blood boiling. As it comes out, it takes to the sky and just goes flying straight up. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
There's a whole town and people coming. The entire village is within his eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the rock.
Well, the parents
There
are
you
about
go.
to
Rock!
actually-
Rock! It's a rock
yeah.
dragon fight.
Yeah, let them
Yes,
fight.
brawl.
Let
Two
them fight.
legendary creatures. Yes, let's go.
Dragon
The
wins.
dragon takes to the sky. As it goes flying up, you see it go, I will find you. There will be nothing.
Bird.
As he looks over and he sees where you guys are hiding because he just made the check. And he goes, yes, there I shall have, as this gigantic bird hits it from behind, grabbing both wings in its talons, digging its beak into the back of its neck. It goes, "What is this, Howden?" And
Can I
it
start shooting at it?
completely.
No!
They're like 400 or 500 feet up. As it's just
Longbow.
like, sure,
Roll the
with
dead.
advantage. It's
Stab.
I mean,
It
knows you're
says,
there.
you guys heard it go, "There you are," as this
Oh.
bird
Yeah,
just
but don't
hits it
distract
out
it
of
from the
nowhere.
bird.
Oh, I
No,
know.
help the bird.
Help
We're helping the bird.
Oh yeah, help the bird. What do you think we're doing? I don't know.
So, this rock that's wingspan is wider than the dragon's comes down and grabs both wings, one in each talon, and digs into the side of its neck as scales and blood spurt out, and the dragon just, "What is this now? No!" as they start tumbling through the air.
Am I the only one
Falling
out of
with
the
nothing
hiders
holding
who
them.
understands
What was your roll?
draconic?
23.
23 hits, roll damage.
Am I the only one that
Are
Oh,
knows?
you disadvantage?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
He's the
disadvantaged
king of
king.
I was about to
disadvantage.
say, he is the guy.
All I'm thinking about now is
I was
everybody
given
started
this, I don't know
screaming,
what I
"Help the
was doing.
bear!" or "Help the dragon!" All I can
6
think about-
points of damage.
Do
all I can
either
think
of y'all
about is the
know
rap song. I can't
draconic?
remember who the guy was, but he said he's like, "If you see me in the woods fighting a bear, help the bear."
No.
Can't remember who it was.
So, because neither of them can understand draconic, I'm gonna translate what the dragon is saying because I think it's funny.
Okay.
I know Elvish, Celestial, Common, and Halfling.
Okay, so you
Celestial,
shoot an arrow
Common,
up.
Elvish, Primordial.
and you watch your arrow just as it sticks in.
Good enough.
You see they're now tumbling. The wings are intertwined, and there is shredding and shrieking and screaming
I don't want to get the
as they are
madness that's on the side of
tumbling
my foot.
through. As they near the ground, you're like, brace for impact, is gonna be bad. You watch the rock let go, fling its wings out, and just stop from hitting the ground. The dragon, tumbling over, throws its wings out.
Now what?
That one,
Yeah!
as the one ambushed, he had the rock knew when to let go. He came at the dragon, so the rock let go to stop from hitting the ground. The dragon throws its wings out just a minute too late. Oh, it's just a second
Does
too
he?
late.
Will his legendary resistance?
Shut up.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
No, it's
trying to-
literally just an
No,
athletic
I'm just
dexterity
curious.
check. Can it throw its wings out
Yeah,
in
yeah.
time? So it throws its wings
Just
out.
curious.
Right as it throws its wings out, you guys can't see it because of the jungle, but you just see its wings fly out, and you watch the rock come soaring over the trees, clipping a few of the branches at the top, and you feel this
You actually knocked me over.
as
I've
the
survived
ground
every hit.
rumbles, and you hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is the dragon's commentary to this?
That's
That
pretty
was
much
it.
it. Sometimes a roar is just a roar.
Unfriendly, language not fit for young ears.
Yeah, you just hear.
You don't even hear it. You just see thought bubbles pop up in the air with
No,
just
no.
asterisks
No.
and signs.
Yeah, you know you're gonna play it, Vegeta.
No, not Vegeta.
No. When Jason's doing the scouter. What is all this beep?
It's straight up. Why they kind of do thought bubbles? Nothing but pound signs, asterisks.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. If you punch him again, will another 17 come out? Another 18 come out? Ask me for a friend.
You know, just because we all somehow survived this one, I don't know what that
You
one go.
ain't survived yet.
I think he said if we do.
Just in case we don't survive this one.
Well, we saved the villagers. How about they take us?
I think the Rock already did that.
I don't know.
Oh, the Rock is definitely coming back.
He might have done us. He might have.
He's
hit about half his health.
Nah, he's about to do that double tap.
But that dragon is still a dragon.
He's coming back.
That dragon.
We kill the winner.
The dragon.
No.
If the winner tries to kill us, we kill it.
Okay, so
If the dragon wins, we kill the dragon. If the rock wins, we leave it be.
Yeah, well, while that rock is in pristine condition, the dragon has just met the ground hard.
Plus,
yeah.
he got smacked down.
And he got smacked by boulders.
Smacking by boulders, and I'm sure that it actually did some damage when he grabbed it.
Yeah, probably.
And then hit the ground from 500 foot in the air.
And the rock decided to hit the dragon with the planet.
Nice.
Nice funny. Werewolves are immune to all bludgeoning and piercing damage that's not magical, right?
Yeah.
So they're immune to fall damage.
I never actually looked
They
at
can't
the
take fall
rock.
damage because it's not magical damage.
What does a rock
Be
look
careful
like?
about that dragon something.
Oh, yeah.
What does a rock look like?
Yeah. Is it like a big
Well, there-
giant
okay.
eagle?
Oddly enough,
Well, there are many different
That-
types of rocks.
Ooh.
Only he's
I
got a
can
wingspan
kinda
of
like
like 70
test
feet.
I know, right?
Jeez, no way.
So I can barely run
make
across his
work-
lane.
Would
It is
count as magical damage
gargantuan.
if you cast reverse gravity on a werewolf.
Did you know that if you hold a reverse gravity, you can counter a meteor swarm?
I mean, it makes sense.
Good to know.
Meteor swarm comes down, reverse gravity goes back up.
And-
But only if you
and-
held the action.
No, if I had
And
some
while the
else,
force
that's
of
gonna be a
reverse
lot easier.
gravity is the deadliest spell combination in the entire
Not
D&D.
wall of force, rainbow wall. I think it's rainbow wall.
I could spare the dying.
I thought it was wall of force.
Prismatic wall.
Prismatic wall.
That I was about to say it's not wall. It's not that. I know it's not, but yes, because you send them through with twice and then back down twice.
Especially, if you shape it in a sphere.
Yeah, because you
There's
send.
literally nothing that can survive that.
There are things, but very little.
Not counting gods.
There are things, but very few. You basically take it'd be 25 fireballs of various. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
25 rolls of 8d6 of various damage types.
Yeah.
And
Okay. You guys distracted me. I'm trying to figure out damage. here.
once, twice, thrice, force.
That's why it's 25 times because it's like 5 times per going through.
Yeah.
So it's 20, 25 times.
It's vicious to anything you put there.
Yeah, average is like 400 and something damage.
I can live that.
A level 20 raging
Bear
totem
tiefling.
barbarian might make it through if he has enough resistances.
Yeah,
If he has
By
enough
the time you're level
resistance-
20, you're adding resistances on.
Yeah,
So.
and if he's a tiefling, that would really help.
Well, then he can just he can also make his con save to not be unconscious. He just keeps waking up. All right. Anyway, trying to do damage here. All right. So
That's why you do a zealot barbarian. Just don't die. I mean, they die, but they don't die.
We don't have so hard if this kills the dragon and we now have a layer full of treasure.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
Oh, because I like it.
it's unlikely.
It is very
Yeah,
unlikely.
it's unlikely.
The
But
dragon
wouldn't
is
it be
likely to
funny?
run.
It's an adult dragon. Either adult or legendary.
It's either adult or ancient. Yeah.
Okay. So
Did I
that's
say
another.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! They
Ancient.
pulled ones.
Adult or agent.
1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1.
At least it's not a worm or a great worm.
If it was a
Worm,
great
worm,
worm, you
worm.
wouldn't have gotten anywhere near its lair.
Oh,
No.
we've been near one.
We didn't get near its lair. We got near the lair it was in.
Yeah, the ice dragon we killed froze a worm.
No, not the one that we killed. The
Oh.
big bad.
No one has
Brother.
fought a great
That
worm
was
in
it.
my campaigns.
We didn't. We fought a young white dragon.
Yeah.
That was in its lair.
The lair that it was
Yeah,
temporarily.
he's talking about the worm, the underground worm.
Oh no.
Not the dragon when it goes past ancient, it becomes a worm.
Oh,
Okay, it's got that.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
Beyond
talking about.
Ancient. No, Beyond Ancient is a
Yeah.
great worm.
I got
I thought you were talking
No,
about
the
like
purple
the thing
one.
that comes out from under the ground.
Yeah, the
By,
purple
by,
worm.
by standard D&D 5e rules, a great worm can cast Meteor Swarm 12 times.
How much is?
By standard rules, you can't actually do it that way because they did not take that into account because dragons as spell. It's the whole thing. I'm trying to do damage.
Hey,
Okay.
Reroll the ones, please.
I think we could kill it.
Yeah, a great worm has
Not
like
this campaign.
9 or 12 level 9 spell slots.
Holy cow.
It's got nothing on me.
That is
I've got
retarded.
4 level 1s.
Okay, not restrained because it
Give you
might
an
go
idea.
and hit the ground.
This is an ancient.
Mhm.
That's a person.
I don't know how big they are.
Okay, that's good. All right, so
I know they are absolutely massive.
Your
so
dog is
that
so
brings
huge.
it down to
I've never
that.
fought a dragon bigger than a young one
Okay,
in any campaign.
I follow Alduin.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
sir.
All right, so Mr. Conic Translator, as you feel the ground shake and the impact, and you see the rock turn, and it's coming back around, and you see the dragon take flight. It rises above the treetops. You see the rock close its wings and start to dive. The dragon looks up and goes, and this stream of acid goes flying towards it as the rock.
I'm just
He's going
commentating
to-
this like a sports commentator.
Oh, Max was the person that had slow.
Yep,
Yeah.
Max is the one that had to.
Dang it.
That's why we need a bard.
If he could have slowed this dragon
I'm
Yeah,
making
change
it
the
back.
entire-
versus a
I'm
rock,
making another
or if he
back
did it while we were
character,
in the
it's gonna be a
cave,
Okay, so dex save for the rock on the acid damage. No.
So if it kills the rock, we're
It's a
screwed.
legendary creature
If
that gets
the-
legendary resistance.
If it kills the dragon,
Rock isn't legendary.
We're
It's just a
a little-
gargantuan predator.
It's just a
we're a little less
They're
screwed.
not
With it
legendary.
being that big, I would think
if
it
the
was
rock
legendary.
kills a dragon, I feel like the
You
rock
can
will
have
take the dragon
huge
away.
and
Yeah, yeah.
gargantuan creatures
Not
that aren't
bardless.
Yeah, I
legendary.
wouldn't be
Or
able to
little
loot
people.
rocks.
That's a
There
giant
is a
thing.
legendary rock in the stat block, but this is not it.
I
Okay,
think the rock knows the
so
dragon is going to start to eat.
the stupid part about it is it's a bird.
If
Why
the
is
rock
his dex
kills the
10?
dragon,
Yeah,
if
seriously.
the rock kills the
Yeah,
Yeah,
dragon,
yeah,
its
yeah.
I'll fly away
dex
with the
should be
dragon.
like really high
Too
because
big
it's a
for
bird.
You can
It'll
flip
eat
the
its
wing
food.
open just a little bit to get it into a roll.
And then
Alright,
we
so
take
it's going to
what?
take the acid
Roll.
damage. I'm going to use the honor roller because
We
I'm
take
not spending
scales,
forever here.
whatever, and then we go back down to the layer.
I don't know if we should do that because it's going to kill us with its acid damage every time we get
This is
near
gonna be so interesting because we're either
And
gonna
it's already
die,
dead.
but in a really
But it's still
funny
gonna
and
leak
cool
acid.
way.
Wow, nice hit.
Oh
It'll still
no,
leak
not
acid.
me and
Okay,
We're
so
good,
the
we're
acid
good.
hits the rock and it just, and you see it like, as it etch away at it, you see feathers go flying, but the rock is in mid-dive. So as it comes down to it, you see the dragon, and it looks and the rock's still coming, and the dragon goes, I know when the time is right and when it is not. There will come another.
Can I shoot it
And
in the
you-
eye?
Huh?
Can I shoot it in the eye?
No.
It's way off in the distance. Like, it is probably 1,000 feet.
So I'm
and-
just commentating this like a sports commentator. Like,
And you hear it, so
"Oh,
she
this is
translates
okay."
that, and you see the dragon bring up a claw and go,
Mates,
dragon
we're
goes-
probably screwed.
and pops out of existence as the rock just straight through. And you see the rock pop back up its wings, and you see it's like acid running across it. You see it shaking the acid off, and you see it's like melting part way, and you see it like struggling to fly, but it goes flying back towards the top. They have separated, gone their separate ways. The dragon seemingly teleported
Mates,
somehow.
the dragon is gone.
And
Excuse me.
it knows that now is not the time, and it is gone.
You got any more birds
So,
left?
what
I
do you guys
Drop
want
the
to do
spell.
now? Other than
You don't have
eating
any more
3 of those
spells
nuggets and I
Yeah.
think ketchup.
nope.
I just want to stand up and be like, hallelujah, we're not dead. Let's go
If
loot.
it's not in its lair.
No.
We did the looting. That was the problem. That's
Uh,
what made it mad.
Loot more.
But if it's gone, if it's not in the lair,
We can have.
Where do you think
The
it went
dice
to?
were
I know it went to the
so
lair.
in y'all's favor for that rock to show up right then.
I know it's in its lair.
I don't
That's
understand
awesome.
how we're still surviving, but if I ever
That's
see
why I
that
wish
dragon
Wendy
again,
had,
I'm gonna be like, oh my
Her
goodness,
bird
oh
still, so she
friends.
can go back.
We're not
If-
going back to that later.
But-
This
Wait.
dragon's shooting acid first, asking questions never.
Yeah.
Yeah, well now this dragon
Oh, I
has.
have one question. How's that acid feel?
Now that dragon has that like comet spell or whatever.
Not
it
this
was
one.
called.
That's a
Black
great
dragon.
one.
It had.
The black dragon.
It
has
had.
No.
the
It
spell
got
out
the
of
chest.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's got the chest. Oh.
It's
Yeah.
got the chest
Yeah.
with a scroll of
Spell
meteor in it. It was just
Meteor,
meteor.
comet, something.
It was or scroll of comet.
Roll comment.
It's a scroll of death.
Yeah,
to a
but
large quantity of people.
I don't know if it can use it.
It's the scroll of Sephiroth.
but the chest wasn't open.
Nope, was not open.
And the only way it open is because I threw it back out.
Yep.
But I mean, if he opens it and it explodes,
What if he opens it and Bahamut is like, "What are you doing? Why don't you have the scroll? Not the scroll.
yeah,
the
Bahamut
stars."
just
Then,
straight up slaps him, and he dies.
My pity for this entire area
Oh yeah, this poor village.
because
It
a
will be
battle
annihilated.
between a black dragon of that size and Bahamut would devastate this place.
It's like an ant.
And I'm hoping to be not here when that happens.
Where's the door?
It's gone.
Who cares about him?
Disappeared.
There was a dwarf.
You remember the dwarf?
The dwarf is just, it's suddenly next to us, like, what was that?
I'm trying to. What if the
I'm
dwarf?
okay if we don't know where
What
it
if
is.
it killed the dwarf?
Genuinely,
when
I
it
don't
came-
remember a dwarf.
Oh wait, well you
It's the whole
No, no,
reason.
it doesn't
It's the whole
either.
reason why we're in the mine.
to find his brother.
The
That's
whole reason
dead.
you were in the mine.
Yeah.
The
That's
only
what,
reason we were
the reason they're in the
I
mine.
was in
I'm
there.
just
I was in there
Still-
spelunking.
I'm just in here with them. It's the reason why they're in the mine. They were getting paid
Okay,
to do it.
I think we get out of this town.
Alright, give me 2 more.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
I think the town needs to get out of the town.
Yeah.
I think we warn the people that there's a
I think I
really,
want-
really, 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 really,
I'm
really
pretty
bad
sure
Like,
guy.
everyone needs to leave. Never mind, you can come back. Everyone needs to leave. Make it be mine.
I'm pretty sure the people saw the rock and the black dragon
Yeah, I'm
fight.
pretty sure they saw them just duke that out.
Okay, let's go back to the town and tell them about this.
Okay, but
Or that
hear me
they
out.
need to leave.
She tells them
The
Sure.
least charismatic person.
Mom, Dad.
Just, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. You know how y'all are back together again and, you know, everything's going well? I tried to make friends with the black dragon and now it wants to
tells
kill everyone.
I can do it.
Like,
Yeah, plus
Mom,
seven.
why would you like do
Okay, you
that?
can tell them.
Don't like having you like mushrooms or anything, dude. Can't do it without mushrooms.
Seriously, though, we need to check if that thing's
I
still
would
in its
cast
lair
Lesser
because we
Restoration.
could loot it some more.
It went back to its lair.
Okay.
So I walk
What
up
if
to you
it
and I
went
cast
back
Lesser
somewhere
Restoration.
else?
Just
the
to
lair
see
is
what
the dragon's
happens.
safest place.
Thanks,
That's its
dude.
home. It went abandoned its home.
I don't know. What if it went to its
Not
mom's
I'd
sure.
rather
house?
die than abandon its home.
Like,
I just wanted to see what would
It
happen.
left to go look at a lake
got
with
any
me.
cheese, man?
It's still in its home though.
No, cheese makes you constipated if you eat too much. Stay away.
Francis would know because he ate 7 pounds of it in a day.
That's where my cheese went?
That's a great callback.
Yeah.
You
nice.
saw me hand it to him.
Like, I don't remember that, dude.
Yeah, because you're high all the time.
Make a history
I'm
check.
not high, dude. I am like totally one.
Raise your
with the
hand if she's
universe.
always high.
And the ebb and the flow, I can like
What's
see
high?
it, man. It's like totally.
You're too young for this.
Tripping.
Tripping.
Yeah, man.
She's not tripping. She's not on the ground.
Okay, can we go back to the village now?
I walk over to this guy's got tripper. Now she's tripping.
I wasn't going anywhere, dude.
I know. They were saying you were tripping. You weren't. I showed them how you
So
would
are
be
we
tripping.
gonna show up to this village
And I'll pick you
covered
back
in
up.
mud and stuff and
dust
be
you
like,
off.
yeah, guys.
Well, I'm kind of.
sorry.
I only got my
Okay.
undies on.
You want to go like mushroom?
This
hunting
poor
or something?
village.
I don't
This
like
poor
mushrooms.
village.
They,
Poor
some of
me!
them are
I
funny.
lost my armor.
Dude, those are the fun
Yeah,
ones.
they're gonna look at the 4 of you. These are the people we hired. They're gonna look at
If-
who's this guy?
By the
If
way,
no one's around, maybe.
I rolled
but
a 92 on the
when you're-
percentile for whether the rock was going to show up during the dragon
Dang.
fight.
Dang.
Which, by the way, the dragon saw, because it rolled a perception to have seen you guys, to have smelled you. It knew where you were. It was about to acid breath you guys in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And the rock hit it before it could.
Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
have plot
I
armor.
rolled a...
We have dice
It's not
armor.
plot armor. The
We have
dice like
dice
you
armor.
guys.
At this
It
rate,
feels
it's
like
plot
plot
armor.
armor.
At this rate, it's
Feels
just
like plot armor.
Yeah, it feels like plot armor. And then it's just gonna disappear.
We got some serious
Don't
plot
tell
armor.
Max plot armor, because...
No. That's
Well, it was a character that killed him, so.
And
Alright,
he was an NPC.
Yeah. It's at this point Roland's gonna look around. Where's Max?
I dead. You were there.
He died in front of you. You just weren't here as the player.
You were also getting smacked around really hard.
Yeah, everyone was getting zombie stomped, but he did die in front of you.
Yeah.
I was doing the zombie stomp on everybody. Anybody within reach.
That's the problem with concussions.
Nice.
Yeah, they do suck. You get your head hit a lot. and it
Alright, so
just
what do you guys want to do?
I
You
go
don't know. You
Oh,
know the rock is left,
fine.
the dragon's gone, but what do you guys want to do?
But I go to the cart and check the cart.
You guys have a cart?
Yes.
The one that
It's been
is
a while, right?
literally
The cart
a dragon.
with the dragon.
Yes, the dragon cart. The cart's still sitting there.
I take my chainmail
What about the
out of
horse?
the cart and put it on.
Alright, you put on your chainmail, so
I've got clothes.
The horse.
Is,
the
is-
horse.
is there,
okay.
do you have any other sets of
Uh,
magical armor?
what horse?
Medium armor?
That's okay.
Nothing
I'll pull the
magical.
cart.
yeah, that's fine. The horse is just not there.
Where did the horse?
I think
Did we
somebody
do
sent it
something with the
off.
horse?
Nope, you didn't. But if you look, the reins are snapped.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's
Yeah,
a
man.
nope.
Like dragons and like horses, like don't do man.
Yeah. I guess I'm pulling.
Okay, man, I'm gonna like take a nap in the back.
Does it look like the people saw the dragon?
So
Is there an intense amount of screaming from the village?
the people are
Massive.
just arriving back at the village because you guys went out fast because of him and his travel speed, and told them they could come back, and you guys got back very much quicker. So, and then you went straight into the mine. So this happened as the people are arriving back in the town at the end of the day.
But there's already still a group of people there.
There was just a few that had stayed. Yes.
And the ones that we liberated at the very end.
Yeah.
Do they
So
look like they saw
there's like 12 people, including her parents, who are just kind of like looking up and they're like, was that did
dragon
that
and a rock?
in the? Oh well, that's fine. Then the rock continues to protect the airspace. So we'll be
Hi,
fine.
mates.
And besides, as long as old man Midrish. Oh, that's right.
It looked like the dragon almost killed the rock.
So, mates.
I think you might want to actually leave.
Mates, I know that the people are just getting back, but I tried to make a friend, and
She started it.
the friend did not appreciate my help. So I
speaking.
may or may not have a adult black dragon out for blood.
It's probably bigger than an animal.
Closer to May.
We can't leave as long as we have to protect the mine.
The vine
literally
belongs
our
to the
entire-
dragon.
Dragon came out of the
The
mine.
dragon is in the mine. I don't think the mine needs protecting. That's its lair.
I mean, it's our sworn duty as long as the mine is open that we have to be able to keep a
Oh,
guard.
right.
It's kind of closed now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
entrance is also
Yeah.
collapsed.
It collapsed the entrance, so
Who did?
The dragon.
The
We
dragon.
specific.
Dragon.
the dragon did.
Okay,
Yeah, this was
you
not
see
our
them like
fault.
for just a moment. They're like, we told you to make sure that the dragon did it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
We
that's
remember.
my
We
God.
made sure.
So, mates,
One of the kids goes, "You didn't tell about the pressure plate?"
No, never.
no, we did not. We didn't tell the dragon
did,
about
like,
the pressure
stop
plate.
And have like a conversation with like the dragon did.
Well,
so
well,
wait,
I did
wait,
stop to have
wait,
a
wait,
conversation
wait,
with
wait,
him.
wait. The entrance is collapsed.
Yes.
yeah, man.
No one can get it.
And it can't get out.
That's not true.
Well,
There's still an
It's a
entrance.
really big
dragon,
dragon.
man.
It can get out.
It can
Well,
get
yeah,
out
but it'll
whenever
take
it wants
time.
to, man. Yeah.
There's,
Like
there's still
30
a path
seconds.
to the other door.
Where?
In the mine.
No one.
That's going down. We're up.
No
So
one
we're still fine.
can get in
For the moment.
except
For
for
the moment.
from the Underdark, and if honestly they can have it. They can deal with the dragon. So, yeah. So, lesson, kids. Don't try to be friends with the black dragon. It will not like it when you, accidentally fall flat on your face in a place where you're not supposed to be looking at the water.
Start counting on money.
Oh, I'm pulling. I'm at the cart, starting to pull the cart back out into the rough.
We're gonna start taking an inventory of the money and see how much we
Yeah,
got.
I'm pulling the
Okay.
cart. If
Can
you
I-
guys want to come on, you better get in.
1,200
Dude, I'm
copper
like already
pieces.
in here.
Oh,
so-
I know.
Suck.
I'm talking to everybody
That's
else.
120 gold.
Yeah, like I'm ready to get it.
All right.
Let's go. Round up.
So, mates,
No, that's
you might
12.
want to leave
It's
if you
100
don't want to get
copper
killed
for
by a
one vote.
dragon, cause
We
yeah,
got a little bit of
fun
time, but-
times. Bye.
It teleported itself somewhere, so it might not even be in there. But better safe than sorry. As I hook myself up to the harness and I'm walking out.
I get on the cart. I'm just like, bye.
That's only 12 gold.
Hopefully
We're
you
going
guys
back down in there.
No, we're not.
Oh,
No, we're not. I've still got the money pouch. I've got all the party funds.
Hey, give me my money.
You gotta fight me for it.
That's easy. I'll teleport to it, grab it, and teleport away.
1 moment, please.
I feel like the villagers are reacting a lot more calmly than I thought they would.
They're panicking.
There's
inside.
5 of them. It's more like 11 or 12. But
They're internally panicking.
Well, it's been a bit of a couple days for
Yeah,
them. You
yeah,
know,
I
it's
know.
like how much more? It's like, oh no, I'm even more stressed. No, I'm pretty much full on the stress part.
I didn't think I could be this stressed and still be more stressed.
But I think some of them may be starting to question, okay, what else, what other types of chaos are these knuckleheads going to bring down on us next?
That's why we're leaving. We're not going to be near them.
No,
Our special brand of chaos should not be near other
I
people.
wish I rolled better on
Our special brand of chaos shouldn't be anywhere near us.
I don't think it's ours, so I
Why
don't
can't
think it
I
can be
roll back?
anywhere else.
Any of these would've been better.
Sorry, this takes a minute.
Any of those would have got that armor out. But I had to roll a 5.
I'll say I really wanted you to have it. It's really awesome armor.
It's still cool.
But-
If you try hard
Oh,
enough.
that would have been really good.
We can always come back later
That's
for
still
it.
better than what I rolled.
You know,
Come
we
back
still need
later.
to explore the dungeon in that well.
It would have been nice if I had the armor. Spoiler. I'm just going to drop it. I want the gauntlets more.
You are not getting my gauntlets. Unless, for some reason, I have something else that I want to attune to more than that. And then I'll just sell them.
I can always rip them off your hands with the fingers included.
I can rip them off easily.
I'll take all of it. Fingers, knuckles.
Take the whole hand. Take your forearm with it.
Start digging it out like a shellfish.
Well, next long rest, I could change out as well for command.
Well, who knows what's going to happen next long rest?
And just one simple command.
How many
This rogue.
dragons have we? So
This rogue.
we've killed 2 dragons, and now we've ticked off a 3rd.
We've killed one dragon.
Jack Dark
Oh, we
Red
killed two.
dragon
Yeah, I
and
forgot about
white
the white
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the
We legitimately
Kansas.
killed
yeah
one.
the one
The
when
other
he
we
went,
were
when he
allowed
went to poison the
It's one, of
paladins.
the,
Yeah.
it's one of the only times.
And now we
anyone
have
has
a
actually
3rd
used
one that
magic.
wants us dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Other than when he remembered he could teleport 30 feet.
counting your
Poor
money.
Johnny. Turns out I have Misty's dad.
So, as you count through the money, you start and you're like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and gold, and you're like, oh man, a silver. And as you pick it up, it's not a silver, it's a platinum.
Ooh.
Oh.
And you
Oh,
go,
when he
ooh,
really has Moonbeam.
okay. So,
Everybody can cast being
converting it all through, you wind up with essentially 2,300 gold.
Pretty good.
Can I have some?
No.
But
However,
mates, I'm the reason
As
why
you're
I can
counting
be there.
through, as you get to the top layer, you see a hilt sticking up from the money.
That's how I pull this.
You have accidentally scooped up a longsword along with the rest of the gold.
I like long swords.
Yes, and because you rolled 3 on percentile, it is a beautiful sword. And it has...
Made of glass.
It's just Dawn.
The hilt of the sword bears a carnelian engraved with a rune.
A carnelian.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes, please use it. I'm not sure what it is either.
It's like a redstone.
I believe it's a redstone, yes.
Yeah, reddish orange, brownish red mineral.
You feel a
Is
certain power
that
coming
color.
from it. Without identify or tuning to it, you don't
I have
know the
identified.
specifics. You have identified.
Yes, let me
Do you
identify.
want to do that?
Yes.
Do you have a spell slot?
I have like 2 of them.
Okay.
I've been
I
pulling
have
us
3
out
of them,
of
actually.
town, so.
You want Midris' spoon
I
again?
now have 2 of them.
It's a long staff, right?
Alright,
yeah,
you
it's
cast
close, though.
identify.
I'll take it. I need another weapon.
You have a bloodshed longsword.
Oh, hold
Yeah, I was gonna say, can someone write this down? 'Cause if I write this down,
You don't have to write it
will
down,
never
he can
be
just add it to
seen.
his inventory. But I will read it. You can add your constitution modifier, minimum of +1, to the damage rolls of attacks made with this weapon.
Hold on.
Jeez, I need that. I have like a +5.
And I just got a constitution book.
I know! Once a day, you may invoke the rune. When you target a creature with an attack using this weapon, you can invoke the sword's rune, causing it to flare with crimson light and infusing your attack with bloodthirsty precision. You then spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice and add the number rolled to the attack roll. You can choose to invoke the rune after you roll the attack.
Oh wow, that's nice.
If the attack hits, you can also spend and roll any number of your unspent hit dice and add the total roll to the weapon's damage.
Nice.
It's a good thing I just lost an attunement slot.
So,
Okay.
when you roll the hit, if it doesn't roll high enough, you can invoke the runes and use a d10 is yours, right? You can roll a d10 and add that 10 to the attack roll. After you know it hits, you can add as many hit dice as you have left to the damage.
Which are still D10s.
Which are still d10s.
Plus my second level Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
That is a
You rolled a 3.
dude. That is a crit monster.
It is a... Oh, God, are you kidding me?
Dude.
You go
So
crit hunting
I'm
with
never,
that sucker?
I'm never
my
short
God.
resting ever again.
You can only do it once a day. But can you imagine
Yes.
Nat 20, alright. Invoke the rune, and you're level 8, so it's 8d10 added onto it to
And-
the damage, and then all of your smite
Plus
damage.
4d8s. Because the weapon.
Depending on what it is you're attacking, yeah.
What is me to shoot a spoon is +1 quarterstaff.
plus
right?
2.
Plus,
Midrish?
yes.
It's a +2 quarterstaff and a +2 rapier.
Okay, I'll just add the quarterstaff.
And it
'cause
was-
I can't.
2,300 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
You got 2,300 gold and this
Are
long
you putting
sword.
it on the party fund?
Yes.
If you want to add it, it's the bloodshed longsword. Add it to your inventory.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
It's sad that the party fund has more money than I
This
do.
is actually the first
That's a good
time I have added a rune weapon to any game. Every time I see the rune weapons, I'm like, that's too powerful. You rolled a 3. Alright. You got some platinum and a really awesome sword.
Nice.
And then I didn't think about it, the fact that I just handed it to a paladin.
Paladin, yeah.
And I,
And he's a paladin. I was like,
There it is. +2 quarterstaff.
alright.
2 equipment.
let's see.
I now have a quarterstaff and a sword.
5, 4, 7, 5.
That looks like a giant spoon.
Okay.
Yep. Giant spoon.
We got a good amount of money.
Yay.
Yay!
We got 5,000.
And it does mark from a
I do
dragon.
hand you back the party
want
because I
so
don't
much
need
of
the
that.
money because I
I mean,
Francis
I like it
doesn't
the
need
first
money.
time.
In the back of your mind, you hear all of you just this inner voice because I want to. You know, it is injured down there.
Rocky.
And so are we. I no longer have a +2 sword.
All right, so
So,
you inform the
Shut up,
people.
suicidal tendencies.
Shut up, impulse control problems.
so
They said it
actually,
was
though,
bad that I
I
heard
think
you.
we need to get that.
there's a
down.
hole that goes
They
straight
asked me
down
if I,
into
they
its
asked me
lair,
if I
though.
have these thoughts when
We
I go
can
to the
just
doctor.
shoot it.
No, we just need to
Does
get
not
it
go
down.
straight into its lair.
That doesn't go
It's
down.
close
You
enough.
can't shoot it from up there. No.
That
Anyway.
just drop.
So
Drop an
There's a
anvil
middle
on
of
its
the-
head.
you
This isn't acting.
inform the Dragonborn people of what's going on. They
Terrify some
tell you that
children.
they're going to have to discuss it and decide what to do, but since their stuff's already packed, they're probably just going to turn around again. But what would you guys like to do as they are making decisions and it is your time to do or move? The sun,
What
the
time?
sun is setting. It is about 9 at night.
Long rest.
Yeah, long
I want to
rest.
move us a little ways
We need to
out.
get out of here before we.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm moving
Why are you
out.
next to a
I
dragon?
said we move out of town first.
Yeah. And then long rest.
How far can I get pulling the cart?
How much exhaustion do you want a chance?
At least one level.
All of it.
At one level, you can easily pull 3 hours.
How far would that get? With- 'cause
About 3 hours, about 6 hours for anybody else.
Yeah.
Because you get double movement because you're freaking elk
Yeah.
powers.
Could I? Would that make it easier on him if I helped him pull? Because I'm
Not really, no. Because his ability is the one that's making it so it works faster.
Yeah. So I say we. It's just starting to get dark.
Yeah, it's 9. You can pull till midnight without. And if you want to pull longer than that, you just have to make Constitution saving throws against exhaustion. Each extra hour past that, you make a con save, and each time you make a con save, it gets harder.
Yeah. I say we pull. I'll pull for 3 hours, and then we can, till midnight.
Okay.
And then we can stop, rest, and then continue on.
Okay. So 3 hours going through the rugged terrain. Midnight comes, and you guys stop out in the middle of the open desert. You are close to a familiar-looking sand pit,
Nice.
but a ways off. It's off
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the distance a little bit. And you guys stop. So, who's taking first watch?
Me.
All right, make me a perception check.
Would it be me and Nick?
Yeah, 'cause I meditate. I only need 4 hours.
Yeah. We both need only 4 hours.
Yeah, but that way you can
If
go-
you
you
take
can-
first, I'll take second.
Yeah, that way you can guidance yourself, and then you can guidance him.
Oh yeah, that's how that would work.
Only need 4 hours as well.
Yeah. So I guess 1, 2, and then if need be third.
Okay. Got
You
it.
need an actual full sleep.
Yes, I need full
Why
sleep.
are we the only two who actually need to sleep?
Because I was handed a character.
Oh, did you get the
I'm not
Get out!
I'm
Get
not joking.
out!
I'm joking. I don't care. I love this.
I know, Francis is awesome.
Francis is the best. I almost
25?
Yes.
That's
almost
a really good perception check.
I almost love Francis more than Cassius, to be honest. He's just
Alright.
different.
It's a very different playstyle.
It is.
Alright, so, during the first couple hours, you see, with the 25 is really good, you do see that there's some sort of large creature that comes ambling across. You see it sniffing the air. You only get like an outline of it, so you can't tell exactly what it is. And you see as it sniffs the air, it turns and starts coming towards y'all's camp. As it gets closer, you see it suddenly just sink down and vanish. And then you just hear
Oh, got into the sand pit.
But other than that, it's fairly quiet.
Okay.
Give me the bag.
So,
We're in the forest of despair.
how many hours is that?
That would be typically your normal first watch is like going to be 3 hours. Excuse me, 3 watches, 3 hours each. Usually covers the entire time.
I'll wake up him.
Okay.
Alright, take a watch.
All right.
Give him guidance, right?
Yep. I'll give you guidance.
Oh, I can give myself guidance.
But
Well,
you,
if you do,
If you cast a
do,
spell,
yeah.
you lose your rest.
Okay, you give me guidance.
That's why
that's
he does
why we
it that
always
way.
do that.
yeah,
Okay.
Here you go. Here's a D4. 'Cause that's how
Channeling
we
the
do it.
power takes away the rest.
because we're all weird.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
23.
Not bad. The rest of the night is fairly quiet. The sun is beginning to rise as your watch comes to an end, and these two are still sleeping. You're past your long rest. But basically, you guys finish your rest. You wake up in the morning.
Can I read my book when I wake up?
Yes, you would get in 3 hours of reading
So we
as you're waiting for the others to wake and do their thing.
should we
Okay,
have
so
a
we're good for long rest?
Yeah, you guys mark your long rest. You awaken in the morning, excited and happy to have nice warm meal, only to realize that you don't have one, and you are stuck with cold leftovers or hardtack rations, as your friend who would normally have a wonderful meal waiting for you is no longer with you.
I'm just happy to have my spell slot.
Me too.
You're gonna have to learn take cook's tools as a proficiency so you can start cooking.
Can I do that?
You have that. You're gonna.
Well, I can change overnight.
Yeah.
On a long rest.
Yeah, so you could change
Can
your
I take
proficiency to
Can
cook's
I-
tools,
Yeah.
or anybody, or if you can, you could.
I'll become
I
proficient
can,
with
but
cooking and
that's
stuff.
Wayne.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oathbreaker.
I know.
As you go to sleep, go into your trance, you hear echoes in your mind. You hear the training you were given, where all those who are teaching you how to use your swords, how to use your great weapons, how to move in armor correctly, and how they drilled into you that other planar beings, they don't belong here, they're not part of this, export the illegal immigrants. As you have all of this, you remembering your training and how they all drilled into you, how None of them can be trusted. They're all here for bad purposes, horrible, evil things. And then, as this is all echoing through your mind, you see the birds that have warned you of danger multiple times. You see the djinn that saved your friend's life to escape from the now flowing river. You see the genie that granted you this amazing book and downgraded some of the other magical items, but showed no actual harm. You look at the multiple times where other planar beings have been okay, even good, helpful, useful.
I love how half of these examples they're under obligations to be nice. Because the djinn, he kind of had to. And so did the birds. And the genie was just being chill.
It's alright.
You're ruining my moment.
But as you are going through this, you think to yourself, they said all of them need to be destroyed, banished, not allowed here. That's not right. There's good. Some of them just want a new home. Some of them want to be helpful. Some of them are happy to serve. This doesn't feel right. No, this is not right. You think to yourself, no. All of them being evil, that's some, I don't know this word, but I feel like it's appropriate. Nazi stuff. I don't know, what is that? What is that?
Fascist.
It's weird. Huh?
Fascist.
It's like, this is wrong. I understand what they're going for, but the way that they teach it is wrong. There has to be a different way. There's good amongst them, and I'm not going down that path, and you feel a tearing sensation, a ripping of your mind, a splitting headache, and you feel the power that dwells within you shift and turn and darken. And you feel these more base urges, this darkness within you. Not that what you feel is different. It's dark, it's sinister even. It's not that other planar beings are evil or aren't evil, but you've turned on what you swore as an oath, and something inside you breaks. And the powers that you were able to call on before turn darker. And as you wake in the morning, you feel dirty, sullen, like you really need to shower, to scrub, to clean. But there's part of you that knows you're not going to be able to get clean. Not from this. You've turned a corner. You've broken your oath. What are you going to do? Where does your path lead now? And what of your brethren, who warned you that breaking your oath would lead to dire, severe consequences? You have become an Oathbreaker. Your spell list is redone. You will have to re-choose all of your spells because some of the ones you had are no longer available. Your active spells have changed.
I kind of trying to figure out how to.
So isn't your
change my
character
oath.
like an
I will
astral
change
elf
your
or
oath.
something?
I'll find it.
I am. Oh, you got it.
You go in your
I'm about
class.
to say I can do it real quick for you, but
Yeah.
Isn't Wayne
Oathbreaker?
like an astral elf?
Huh?
Isn't he like an astral elf?
Yep.
An elf from another plane?
Yeah, I know, and how to play to me. You know.
I mean, technically all elves are kind of out of planar beings.
Yeah, but those ones are specific.
Originated in the Feywild. But yes,
So how-
so as you awaken, you do
What-
sense this
Then
change.
just- it'll never
I
make
imagine
sense.
you're going to need a couple of minutes to fix your character because you have got some stuff to change.
I changed oath, but it ain't changing. Oh, there we go.
So your pre-prepared spells changed. The spells that you're allowed to prepare has changed. So you gotta.
Got 9 out of 8 somehow.
Yeah, you need to unassign all of your spells and pick new. So deselect everything and then go through and select new ones.
I'm pressing the wrong button. Stop it. Okay.
But as you guys awaken in the morning and continue on your path, what is the general destination you guys are heading towards?
The big city.
Are we going back to the town the pile was in?
That's a good question. What were we even doing?
We were.
I mean, we were gonna go
Save
kill the
the
banshee.
brother.
We went to the Banshee. The Banshee to get Banshee dust, but we said we didn't want to kill the Banshee. She said that if we want to get Banshee dust from her, that we would have to go
And free her
rescue
buddy in the
rescue
well.
somebody.
In
Yeah,
the dungeon at the bottom of the well.
yeah. That's what that was to get the. That's to get the
The final ingredient.
Banshee dust. But the only reason is because she gave the dust to bind y'all's boss in the first place, so she can't give it freely this time.
Yeah.
And she told you to go and free the captured Jinn at the bottom of the dungeon.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's fine then. We
Okay,
mission
but, like,
accomplished
It would.
for this Jenny's.
So-
Well, these, yeah, you did that with these two.
Yeah.
She specifically said go to the bottom of the dungeon at the bottom of the well and free her friend who's a genie.
But like, it would be so
It's been a
easy to
minute.
just kill her.
You could try.
I mean, is
I
it?
mean, it
That is an
would
option.
be easier than going through an entire
No.
dungeon.
I mean, I really don't want to. I don't know the stat block of a Banshee.
Y'all
but
tried to sweep her house to get the dust and didn't manage it.
Yeah.
I don't. I'll be honest. I don't
I'll be super elegant.
fancy my fight against a Banshee. I don't know
Considering
that.
one failed roll and you're out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That's
I don't
fair.
know what they can do, but I know it's bad. I mean, just mythological Banshees are bad.
So you guys need to decide where you're going, what your plan is,
I
and
wonder if
we'll
we're
pick up
actually
there
gonna
in
see
2 weeks.
Hamid again. 'Cause if we see him again, I'm killing him for that ring.
Inflict wound is 4d10.
Why would you kill
Do
him?
what?
Inflict wound is 4d10.
At second level of this, it's 3d10 at first level.
That's really powerful.
Yeah, no, inflict wounds is powerful. Oathbreakers are like the third most powerful type of paladin.
I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do.
Oh, what is the next bigger town that we can
But
visit?
there is a
And
darkness
burn the
in
ground.
you now.
Let's not
You've
burn this
forsaken
one.
something that you were sworn to.
Yeah, what's the next biggest town we can go to?
I don't.
From where you currently are?
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't.
I didn't
It's
really
been like
guess.
6 weeks, maybe a month since I looked at this thing.
I know what I want
Let's
to do.
say you went over here, then
That's
over
what
there,
I
then over
in
here.
order.
I know we're in a big deserty
Kills.
place.
Bad.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, because you came over and then you went partway across the desert to the mountain.
I got a displacer beast.
I got a really cool
Um,
sword.
There's no
I
large
got a
cities in
star.
these close areas.
I already have another sword.
Where does the
That's just
where
the
does
handle
See,
and
river
the
you
rest of
can't
it.
take my scarf from
The
me
new river?
because
Yeah, I can't
they
remember.
gave it to me.
Who's they?
The genie and
I can take
the
whatever I want.
djinn.
If you're dead, it doesn't matter.
This is
Wait.
true.
Okay, but
I
she
use my
can't take
I'll
it
use
from
my
me
blood
and say it was from her
shield
patron
up
because it has
there.
nothing to do with that now.
I'll
River
use
Unless
this
her
goes
right
patron
out
now.
of
is
the woods
Bahamut.
here,
I'll use this right now.
and then goes down
Almost
this
kill
way
you.
to the
Who's your patron?
oceans.
Bahamut?
Okay.
So
It's my new
there to
sword.
there.
Okay.
So right over there.
And I
And
can
you
do
guys came up
4
around over
d10.
here.
My patron.
Then you went
This is
Who's your
down
patron?
That's
this
4
way.
None
d10s
of your business, man.
plus another
And you guys-
4
I think
So,
you're
like,
right over
could
here.
you not,
Yeah.
like,
I
steal
think you're
my
right
stuff
over in that
there?
area.
I'd really
So,
appreciate it.
I guess
Promises, man.
Southwood would be the closest
Got no loyalty from you. You
bigger
got no
area.
loyalty from me.
well, 2 wolves.
But you're roughly a week
Mate,
to a week and a half out of. Well, no, with you it's about a week
Yeah.
back to
I'm
Phandalin
gonna
where
find a way to make
the
a fucking
pylons
dimension
are.
and put all my
48.
important stuff in it.
Is there anywhere
Nice.
close by where we can get a horse? That way I don't have to drag the
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
all
yeah.
the way?
There's any number of small towns along there.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah,
the
you're
first
probably
place is
2
definitely.
days. You're probably 2 days from the
Alright,
closest
yeah,
town.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So a day.
No, with you it's
Yeah.
about
With-
2 days.
okay. Yeah, so
you're about 2 days from the closest town.
So first destination, definitely a town to buy a horse, because, I mean, while I can pull this cart,
It's not efficient.
Why should you?
yeah. I mean, it's faster with a horse, because the horse can go further.
Yes. Did that just beep on my phone and someone else's?
Yeah, right. Memes invited me to their broadcast channel.
Oh, that's because it's me and you. Ignore it. Alright, so as you continue on your journey, heading for the closest town to get yourselves a horse, Wayne is kind of staring off into the side ground a little bit, very distracted, and he seems to be trying to figure some things out. You all are very happy to be alive. You are much richer, and because there's a couple of dice rolls that made it a very close thing.
Did I cook anything? Did I change my tools? For it.
You change your tools for cooking? We'll deal with that next time.
Okay.
Alright, so that's when we're going to close this session.
We ate Ratchet this morning.
You guys should have died.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
much
For
so.
sure.
That's
I
not the
rolled,
first time I heard
I
that.
rolled single digits on 4 of the dragon's checks, trying to get back, because I had to roll, is it going to go back to its lair to check on things, or is it going to chase you guys? Roll really low, I said, okay, it's going to check on its stuff first. So back to the lair. Back to the lair meant you guys. And you guys were running in there, and it was like, well, it's going to go fast, because it wants to make sure it can check, because then it wants to go after you guys. Then I rolled bad for the checks, and it wound up being slower than it should have been. I rolled bad because it could have just teleported back to the lair, and I rolled bad so it didn't think to do it. I was like, is it just going to be there when they get there? And I rolled like a 2, and it's like, nope.
Does anybody want the last?
It's just not going to be there. And it's like, oh, you lucky guys. But yeah, no, well played. You survived again when you probably shouldn't have.
Yep.
Did it
That's
cast
okay.
haste?
Did I leave this on a battle map the entire
Yeah,
session?
for a little
Oh
while.
god, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Ah, no one's ever gonna watch these.
Did the dragon cast haste?
We only listen to him.
Yes.
I called it.
Yeah, no, you absolutely called it.
That's what was so
it,
fast.
It cast haste. It was booking. Man, it was moving. That's the only reason why it was so close. If you guys had stayed one more round, you would have gotten the arbor, assuming you didn't roll very bad, and you might have gotten an acid breath. But at y'all's state, the acid would have killed you.
I might have been able to survive one acid breath.
I wouldn't.
How many hit points did you have?
Right now?
You had like 16, right?
No, I healed.
You had 18.
I healed during the short rest.
40 during the short rest?
Okay, well, it's 12d8 who's its acid breath.
Half.
Yeah, I wouldn't have survived the acid breath. And
Yeah, 12d8
and the
half.
dimension door would have
Plus
been there.
the deck save.
Well, its acid breath it did was 42 damage, so it would have been 21 damage.
And then if you saved...
But he wouldn't have been.
10.
No.
Yeah, he would have died. And then
you
I would have been
would've
stuck.
died. Yeah, because you would
No,
have
I'd
been
be
stuck.
fine. I can
And
just
then-
run.
I think I've changed...
Because I outsped the dragon, didn't I?
I've kind of
Because from
changed
there-
where I think I'm going with caches.
To there. That's about
I
as
was
much
gonna
as...
go paladin
Because I had to go all the way to there.
To lean
there.
into this random luck I've had with the gods, but that's a lot of it's a lot of work to get anywhere.
Oh,
with
yeah, I already know what I wanna
paladin
do.
for me, because my stats.
It's
are
time
not
to build a
really lined
castle,
up for
y'all.
paladin right
Time to
now.
build a
Yeah.
castle.
Oh, we can discuss that.
Yeah.
It should be interesting.
So let me ask you this.
But
This-
I'm also thinking